700 teams began, but now just 190 remain. And with last year's winners, Estudiantes eliminated, there is going to be a new world champion in our second annual Global Imperialism series. Welcome to the finale. Get yourselves a snack, get yourselves something nice to drink, and get comfy, because this is going to be almost a movie. It's going to be bigger than a movie. But the finale will be beginning with Shakhtar Donetsk. Shakhtar are heading north. Honestly, they almost ended up versing Rizespor with how east they went, but they're going to be versing Jagiellonia here. A monster game to start the episode. Of course, Stepanenko has gotten himself up to a 90 overall here through upgrades at Shakhtar Donetsk. Jagiellonia have got a few players, but nobody good enough as Stepanenko. But Shaparenko, the man they got from Dynamo Kiev, is going to give Shakhtar Donetsk a massive win to start this finale. Josue, Imaz, and Rossi are all heading to Donetsk, and Shakhtar extend their reach further into Poland and to Northern Europe. Goodbye, Jagiellonia. But also, lads, a friendly reminder, if you want to cop the base version of this map, we are selling it on our store, link in the description. A huge thank you to everybody who has copped it throughout the series. The support has blown me away. I thought like 2 people would buy it, and that would have been fine by me. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who has supported our work and supported the series in general. Another team from the rest of world category, it's Slavia Praha. The Czech side are going to be going east, which is going to see yet another upgrade for them. Poles now heading up to an 81. Assuming nobody else gets into the Czech Republic here, if Bayern and Slavia Praha end up versing each other, it is going to be upgrades galore for the winner. Slavia Praha don't automatically get the upgrade because Bayern have this little region of the Czech Republic here, but if a game happens between them two, 20 upgrade points will be issued to the winner. I'm manifesting that just for the chaos. Off to the Saudi League for the first time today. Al Fateh are going northeast, which means they are approaching the juggernaut of Al Hilal. Al Hilal have been almost unstoppable in this series and are a lot of people's favorites to take out the tournament. Is it going to all come to an end here? They're in Saudi Arabia against Al Fateh, but Neymar, the upgraded Neymar, is going to keep Al Hilal's run alive. Interesting, the former Columbus Crew attacking midfielder Lucas Zelarayan is heading to Al Hilal, and Al Hilal get closer and closer to imperializing Saudi Arabia. Off to South America, it is UCV. UCV will be heading east, a little south, means they're going to get another upgrade. They've got a huge advantage when it comes to upgrades around this area. Maynard going up again and going up to a 75. Salernitana, you're up. Salernitana will be going northwest, which is going to see them coming for the big dogs, Napoli. That 96 Osimhen is just scary. That is so damn terrifying. Is he going to keep on here, or is he going to go to Salernitana? It is going to be another win. Osimhen misses a penalty but gets an early goal, and Napoli's run in Italy continues. A nice little pickup for Napoli here, although he's probably going to be a superstar behind Osimhen. It is going to be Dia. Almeria, the club that has land in Africa. Almeria are going to be heading northwest, so I already know that's not going to be into Africa. Nor is it going to be a game. Almeria are going to get themselves another upgrade. Probably the best move for them because Robertone now goes up to an 85. Club Libertad of, I believe, Paraguay. They're going to be going west, which means, anywhere west was going to be a matchup here with Atletico Tucumán, who are trying to extend their advantage here into Paraguay. Can Libertad get themselves into Paraguay and Chile? Libertad have had an upgrade to their defender, but Tucumán have been getting upgrades all over the shop. That last win against Guarani got them a 73 rated striker and a 76 rated striker, but don't forget, they have 88 rated Pereira dominating the midfield. Is their run going to continue? We're going to find out in a second leg. Second leg, here we go. This one is massive. Let's see how it pans out. It is going to go to a third leg. 89th minute winner or draw there for Balti. I thought we left the multiple leg games in season 1. Third leg here between Club Libertad and Atletico Tucumán. Let's see how this one plays out. Oh my God, we are going to a fourth leg. Are you taking the piss? Fourth leg. Here we go. Oh my God, are you... Nah, this is a joke. We're going to a fifth leg. A fifth leg. Oh my God. Hello, friends. I don't normally encourage gambling on this channel, but it is under my great advice that I suggest you bet your house and your life savings on a draw in this game. Let's see if my gambling advice is correct. No, it is not. Thank the Lord. You've just lost your house, but we've got a result. That's actually a nice upgrade for Tucumán. They're going to get a 77 rated center back. And they're going to get more land here in Paraguay, as after 5 bloody legs, they imperialize Club Libertad. Atlanta United. Atlanta will be heading north a little east, which means we have an intercontinental matchup here. It is Atlanta United attacking the territory that used to be owned by Charlotte FC, but is now occupied by Stade Brestois. Lise Malou, the upgraded player in the Stade Brestois side. They've had a few more upgrades. Meanwhile, Atlanta United got that win over Orlando, so they got the upgraded right midfielder there. Who's going to survive here in America and France? It is going to be Stade Brestois continuing their assault into the United States of America. They imperialize Atlanta. Huge pickups for Stade Brestois. They're going to get the wonder kid Thiago Almada, and they are going to get Ojeda, who was picked up from Orlando City. That now means Stade Brestois are technically one draw away from versing Austin United, or Austin FC, I should say, for Messi. Rot-Weiss Essen. They're going to be going west. But to be fair, there was really no good outcome for them. It was either going to be Frankfurt, Leverkusen, or Dortmund. They've got Frankfurt. Frankfurt have been building a super team, and it's probably going to end here because we know that every big team loses to these third division, kind of nothing under the radar sides. Let's see if that happens again. All right, it doesn't. I don't jinx Frankfurt. They get another win, but again, probably nobody that's going to help. Off to South America again, off to Argentina with San Lorenzo. San Lorenzo are going northeast, which is actually going to see them avoid a game here in Argentina. They're going to jump across the water and get themselves an upgrade in Uruguay. So their keeper, Batala, heading up to a 78. Party time, boys. We're off to Tenerife. They're going to be going east a little north, which is going to drop them right on these islands here. Another Spanish territory that is going to be claimed by them, which is going to be another upgrade. Gallagher up to a 79. I'm pretty sure he won't be complaining. We cannot escape South America. Catalika are going to be going northeast, which means we are going to have a game on our hands here. It's a battle in Chile as Catalika are trying to imperialize Ñublense. We've seen both these teams get wins and get upgrades. Who's going to collect each other's loot? And there it is. Catalika take the lead with a long shot 9 minutes into this one. Oh, that's a red card. A straight red card for Catalika. Catalika, can they double their lead? They do. They're down to 10 men, but that doesn't stop them from doubling their lead. Ñublense, get a goal. It's game on here. But Catalika hold on and win it in one of the gutsiest wins in this entire Imperialism series. Fair bloody play. That is massive for Catalika. They're going to get 85 rated striker Rubio and a 74 rated goalkeeper. And they go from being a little speck here in Chile to having all of this land. Fair play. Off to Turkey we go. President's 11. Besiktas are going to be going west, a little north. That little north actually means quite a lot because instead of them narrowly getting an upgrade, they are now going to be taking on Cralva. Turkey versus Romania here in a serious battle for land in this finale. Who is going to keep on kicking? It is going to be Besiktas getting the win here over Cralva. They're going to get themselves Matrida and Beluda. But even more importantly, they get themselves so much land here in Europe. Santa Fe of Colombia. If I'm correct, I don't think we need to even spin the wheel because they are completely surrounded. Yeah, here they are here. And when I mean here they are this tiny little speck that are completely surrounded by Deportes Tolima. And Deportes and their upgraded left back get another win here. Oh, good ball through there. And there it is. It is going to be Tolima taking the lead in the 63rd minute. And there it is. Another win for Tolima. And they are going to add the legendary former Fulham and Wigan Athletic striker Hugo Rodallega to their squad, a 73 rated striker. God, seeing Hugo Rodallega's beautiful face just invoked so many emotions within me and made me genuinely feel like I was 15 years old again in the year as 2012. Sometimes I think about that. I'm going off on a little tangent here, but sometimes I think about who, like the 15-year-olds now, like if you're 15 years old, who is your Hugo Rodallega? Rodez in the French league. But once again, there is no spinning required. They have a date with destiny and Kylian Mbappe. This Nantes side is unbelievable. And let's not forget, they added Lacazette, Savagnin, and even more Stevanovic, even more players after their last win. Is it going to be another here? They take on second division Rodé in a game they should win, but we've seen what has happened in this series, and it almost happened again. Their two new signings in Lacazette and Savagnin have saved FC Nantes, but they get even more land here within France. They are another club that is getting very close to imperializing their whole nation. Off to Spain for the first time today. Osasuna are up. Osasuna heading directly north, which means it is another challenge for FC Nantes. Back-to-back games, they are being approached and challenged by Osasuna. Osasuna have had one of the most fruitful runs in Spanish football in this series. They added the 86 Moreno and Unai Simon to their squad last time out. Here we go. This is a massive game, which is going to be won again by FC Nantes. They are going to get some huge additions here, which genuinely could tip them over from being a decent team to an unbelievable team. The biggest one of all is, of course, Moreno. They don't even need Unai Simon, but they're going to get him. They're going to improve their defense with Garcia, and they're going to get even more players. Nantes get even more land here in Spain. We can now open this border up for them. But who is going to stop them? They are building an unbelievable, a dream team almost. Staying in Spain, kind of. It's Mallorca. Mallorca are heading west, a little south. They narrowly missed out on the upgrade here, and they are going to be taking on Villarreal's B team. Let's not forget their B team is still in the competition, and they are genuinely building a pretty good squad. This could be a fun game. Villarreal have added Parejo, Kondogbia, and Gaia to their side, but will it be enough to take down this top flight team, this La Liga team? No, it is not, by the skin of their teeth. Villarreal's magnificent run, their B team's magnificent run, comes to an end on a penalty shootout. So those aforementioned players are going to be heading across to Mallorca. But Villarreal's dream run is over. We say goodbye as Mallorca get land here in Spain and in France. Catanzaro, the surprise package of Italy, they're going to be going southwest. Okay, the reason I was giving it such a weird look was because in my mind I thought they might have been going to Elche, but they are going to be attacking land here in Italy and in Greece rather, as they attack Palermo. Palermo is a good team, but let's not forget, Catanzaro after their last win means they have Benzema, Mahrez, 85 Stanciu, their striker Donnarumma is up to an 82. Their team is ridiculous. Whoever wins this game is going to be in such a good position for a Serie B side. And it is going to be Palermo coming from behind. Palermo have imperialized Catanzaro. And yeah, it is a slew of former Saudi League players heading across, and also Donnarumma, who I can confirm was 82 for the game. It's just showing him 78. That's been happening. Like, it happened with Di Maria a few episodes ago, but I can guarantee his upgrade is there. Igalo, Toko Akambi, it's unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, that now means Palermo have more land in Italy, more land in Greece, and maybe most importantly, a shit ton of land in Africa and land in Saudi Arabia. They have set themselves up for a potential wonder run here in the finale. And in a year where Barbie dominated at the box office and pink has never been more in fashion, is a Palermo going to add to that trend? Another side that has been taking the world by storm, Mumbai City. They're up. They will be going northwest, which is going to see Mumbai City moving further into Asia here. They're going to take Afghanistan. Stewart now goes up to an 89 with that upgrade. Uh-oh. It's the team that took down Manchester City and Burnley. It is Stockport. Stockport are going to be going northeast. Oh, God. Here we go. Stockport are challenging Blackburn. Both these clubs have been on a great run in this series. Blackburn and Stockport taking different approaches. Blackburn slowly and steadily getting win after win after win, slowly increasing their side. Meanwhile, Stockport, they're only going for massive upgrades. They have a midfield of Kevin De Bruyne and Casemiro. Who is going to win this one? It is going to be a penalty shootout victory for Blackburn. They got dominated, seemingly. Damn, Patrick Bamford got a red card in the 85th minute, but then Sigurdsson still gets them the win. Stockport's miracle run is going to come to a close, but I will forever hold a special place in my heart for them, for the way they imperialized Manchester City and essentially saved world football. But Blackburn gain even more land here in England. It's our last remaining Dutch side, Feyenoord. Feyenoord are going to be heading west, which means they are jumping across the water. Feyenoord are coming after Aston Villa. And there is, of course, a little bit of land on sale here, available in the Netherlands and in Scotland. Can Feyenoord save Dutch football? Or will Aston Villa's miracle run continue? I wouldn't even say it's a miracle. They have deserved this run. Will it continue? Yes, it will. Our final Dutch side has officially been imperialized, and Villa are going to be here to collect on the scraps. But Aston Villa do not get the +4 upgrade for owning the Netherlands because Frankfurt, Viking, Leverkusen, these teams are in the Netherlands. They're on Dutch land. Off to Denmark here. It is our house. They're going to be going north. Means they have a matchup here with Scottish side, St. Johnstone. God, I love this water jumping rule. I did not expect to be seeing St. Johnstone versus our house in this series, or to be totally honest, in my entire life. I did not expect it, but we are here and I'm not mad about it. Who stays alive? It is going to be St. Johnstone continuing their run. They're going to get more land here in Denmark and another much needed addition to their squad, a new striker here in Mortensen. I am praying for a matchup between St. Johnstone and Nordsjælland. That would be unreal. First time in China today, Beijing FC have been dominate, and they're going to be going south a little west. Going to land them this territory here. Now they share a border with Shenzhen. That is the 5th upgrade for Ngadio, who's now 85 overall. The Hungarian side, Ferencvárosi, they go north a little east. And that little bit of east actually matters quite a lot because it now means they're facing Gornik Zabrze, however you pronounce it. They have a lot of land and they're about to put it up. Gornik with the life-changing win against Lubin in the last game. Can they add to it, or will the Hungarian side, Ferencvárosi, with their upgraded debut in between the sticks, get the job done here? It is going to be an 88th minute winner for Gornik. They are going to move further south now and pick up so much more land. They are going to get a massive upgrade in between the sticks as well, with Debu heading over. And because Gornik hit them through the Slovakian Republic, that is going to be a +4 upgrade to Lucas Podolski, now up to a 78. The biggest team in Argentina still around, Boca Juniors. Boca are going to be heading east a little bit north, which means they're going to be going off of South America. And Boca are going to be taking South Africa. Our first South American team heading into Africa. I mean, we've got Banfield who are in New Zealand, but Boca Juniors take South Africa, and that's going to see the great man, Edinson Cavani, up to an 81. Another team with land in Africa, it is Almeria. They're going to be going south. Is this going to mean they're going to spin out of Africa, or are they going to be challenging Elche? Nope, they're going to be spinning out of Africa. Here we go, take 2. They're going to be going southwest, which is going to see them having a matchup with Tenerife, but because they've landed on Africa here, it's going to be pushing for a country, which is going to be a +4 upgrade as well. Either way, the winner is going to get a +4 upgrade. Tenerife versus Almeria. The winner of this game has a huge opportunity to get themselves so much land both now and in the future. And it is going to be an extra time win for Almeria. Their new signing, Uzuni, is going to be the man that gets them the win. Almeria are about to collect on the land. 2 very handy additions to their roster here, Vieira and the upgraded Gallego. But most importantly, Almeria are going to get this land in Africa, meaning Robertone goes from an 85 to an 89. I was wondering when Forest were going to get drawn. Nottingham Forest, they've made it to the finale, but now it's time for their first game. They're going to be going northeast, which is going to make it a doozy out of the blocks. They are trying to imperialize Blackburn. Blackburn with the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Casemiro, Patrick Bamford. Let's see if they can get a win here against Premier League opposition in Notts. Oh my God, Casemiro has scored a brace. Nottingham Forest have been imperialized on their first game. Blackburn's run continues. And it is going to be an upgrade in between the sticks here for Blackburn. Vladimos, I should say rather, the Greek goalkeeper heading to Blackburn. Forest fans that waited hours for this moment, I'm sorry, but you've been imperialized on your first game. The game kind of did you dirty with your default squad, but it's your default squad for a reason. Off to Ireland. Sligo heading north, or Sligo heading northeast. Sorry, yeah, no, southwest. Sorry, southeast. What have I just done there? Did I just have a stroke? What I was trying to say is they're heading southeast, which is going to be yet another upgrade for them. Inica, 67 rated. It happened. It actually happened. I've seen comments from people saying, are they even on the wheel? But Ryan Reynolds' Wrexham are up. Oh no, I know what this is going to be. Wrexham are heading southeast. That's going to be Walsall, isn't it? It is. Wrexham's first game is them trying to take down Walsall, who have built an incredible side after defeating my favorite club, Fulham. Wrexham versus Walsall. Not normally a blockbuster game, but this is a huge opportunity. Walsall have an unbelievable side. Can they use it to their advantage? Yes, they do. Wrexham take them to a penalty shootout. Mullen equalised in the 77th minute, but Heung-min Son's brace and a penalty shootout perfection sees Walsall add Wrexham to the one and done club. And that's actually a really handy pickup there for Walsall. They're going to get James McLean, the left back, into their side. The TV show might be called Welcome to Wrexham, but in this case, we're saying goodbye. Bayern Munich. It has been a while since we've seen Bayern. Bayern Munich are going to be going east, a little bit north. It's not a game up. It's not a match up here with Slavia Praha. It is going to be more land in the Czech Republic going Bayern's way. I'm actually surprised to see this is their first upgrade of the series. Harry Kane going to a 92. Off to Turkey again. It is Besiktas. They are going to be going northeast, which is going to see a blockbuster match here in Turkey as they challenge Fenerbahce. Fener are surely in the mood after their massive win against Galatasaray last time out, where they picked up Torreira. Can they get another massive win here and be potentially the outright top runners in Turkey? Although Rizespor do exist, but they get it done from behind. Fenerbahce survive the challenge and they imperialize a very strong Besiktas team. So they're going to add Deli and Abubakar, the striker, to their squad. Not that they really need him, to be fair, because they already have Edin Dzeko. Puerto Cabello, they go southeast. Oh my god, I never thought I'd see the day, but they're actually going to share a border with a team. They now share a border with Monegas. Rivero, now a gold card. He's 75. And for the first time in this series, we have Mainz. Mainz are heading east, a little south, but they are starting off with a huge challenge, trying to take down the mighty Frankfurt, getting win after win after win. But this is a pretty decent team here Mainz are fielding. Let's see if it is enough to get past Frankfurt in Germany. Oh my god, it goes to penalties. Terrible shots there from Mainz, but Frankfurt survive again by the skin of their teeth. Another striker heading Frankfurt's way here in Ayor. Mainz fans, look away. You've fallen to be another one and done. Al Hilal. Here we go. Al Hilal are going to be going southeast. Oh, I thought they were going to have a matchup with Mumbai City, but instead they're just going to get an upgrade. Neymar, now 93 rated, as Al Hilal take Yemen. Bayer Leverkusen, Europe. They are completely surrounded by Frankfurt and Dortmund, so who are they going to face? That's going to be Frankfurt. It was a lose-lose situation. Well, not even lose-lose, because they got a very good team, but they were going to have a tough game regardless, which, I mean, if you're going to go all the way, you kind of want to verse the tough teams to improve yours. Leverkusen versus Frankfurt being challenged here, there, and everywhere, but is this going to be the moment where they meet their match? Leverkusen versus Frankfurt. Frankfurt lose in an intense penalty shootout. The reign of Eintracht Frankfurt has come to an end. They have been officially imperialized by Bayer Leverkusen. Through their reign of terror, Frankfurt have shaken up German, Dutch, and world football, but it is all over. They have been officially imperialized, and Frankfurt are giving up so many players in the process. Are Bayer Leverkusen the new top dogs in Germany? Real Betis. Real Betis are heading west, a little north. Oh no. Oh no. They're going to hit this island here, which is controlled by Cork City. Cork City. Yeah, look. Di Maria, Gonçalves, Mendes. They beat Benfica. They have it in their locker. Can they do it again here? They're taking on Real Betis. Will the fairy tale stay alive? It is going to be fairy tale over. An absolute thumping from Real Betis. And it is going to see Cork City imperialized. What could have been? Di Maria, Gonçalves, Mendes, and I'm not even going to bother transferring this 60 rated Keating guy over because they haven't upgraded Iglesias, but all of them heading to Betis. Betis are now going to take control of all of these islands, and they are going to move into Southern Ireland here as they take down Cork City. Altai, here we go, back to Saudi Arabia. Altai are heading southeast. 10. They do it. They're challenging Al Hilal. Both teams with upgraded left midfielders. The difference is though, Altai's is 78 rated Misijan. Meanwhile, Al Hilal's is 93 rated Neymar. Anyways, let's see how this one goes. Can they do it? No, they can't. Malcolm is going to add more land here for Al Hilal. Misijan is going to join a long list of players. Left midfielders stuck behind Neymar. And that win is actually going to result in 2 more area upgrades for Al Hilal because the border of Saudi Arabia is here. So they're going to get Neymar. Neymar, oh my God. Neymar's going to be the best player in the world right now. He goes to 95 and now 97. Neymar's 97 rated. I'm not sure if I can see anybody taking down Al Hilal in Asia, Africa, maybe even the whole world. MacArthur, the Aussie side, who are in Africa. Here we go. MacArthur will be going northeast. It was east enough, though, to see them missing out on the upgrade of the Northern Territory, and instead they're going to have a matchup with the Brisbane Roar, where the winner will automatically get the Northern Territory. MacArthur are building a really impressive side right now, but let's see how Brisbane can go. Can they handle them? O'Shea in the midfield. Here we go. The scoreline is a penalty shootout for the Brisbane Roar. Brisbane have imperialized MacArthur. Oh my God. Are we about to see Barcelona come back into action? The team under Ange Postecoglou back in the day. Are we going to see that re-emerge here? But it is going to be O'Shea getting the upgrade of the Northern Territory. He moves up to a 72. And just like that, the Brisbane Roar have turned Australia, a lot of Australia, the Northern Territory, and the South Island of New Zealand orange, but also part of Africa. A sentence I never thought I would mutter in my life is that the Brisbane Roar now control Somalia. But fellas, if you are enjoying the finale of our Imperialism series and you aren't already subscribed, make sure you scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. Uploading EAFC content 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Come join us. Changchun Yatai from the Chinese Super League. Changchun will be heading southwest. Is going to see a matchup with one of the few remaining Super League clubs. It is Changchun attacking Qingdao Hainu. It is not too often you get a couple of first-timers making their debuts in the finale, but that is exactly the case here. Who is going to survive in China? It is going to be an extra time winner for the challenger, Changchun Yatai. And Brown Forbes will be making the move across to Changchun. And with that result, we have just 4 teams now remaining in China. Catalika, we meet again. Catalika are heading southeast. Smart move. They move into Argentina, but they don't have a matchup. They get an upgrade. And if they do get one more, like if they get drawn again and go southeast again, they'll get a bunch of upgrades in the south of Argentina. Dan Pedri is now 80 overall. Brisbane are up again. The Roar are heading west. Nah, get stuffed. The Brisbane Roar are about to get Madagascar. The Roar get Madagascar, and they are now a spin away or a spin or 2 away from Boca Juniors. The Brisbane Roar have Somalia and Madagascar. What a world we live in. That now means O'Shea's going up to a 74. Back to Europe we go at Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo going northwest, which means they are going to have a matchup here with Real Oviedo. A tall task for Santi Cazorla and Real Oviedo, but let's see if they can take down Celta Vigo and pick up Iago Aspas for their squad. They do! Santi Cazorla and Real Oviedo keep their run going. And it is a huge result here in the north of Spain. Iago Aspas is heading to Real Oviedo. I did not see that coming. Fair bloody play. Oh, something I've just realized as well. I forgot to give this land to Real Betis. I forgot to give this part of to Portugal, to Betis, when they beat Cork. AIK from, I believe, Sweden. They're going to be going east, which sees them miss the bottom of Gornik. And you guys guessed it. It's Rizespor time! Hey there. I heard you like smooth surfaces. Smooth, clean surfaces. Well, I've got just the thing for you. John Joe Shelby's bald head. You ready for the Riz? Ready for Rizespor? We're always ready for Rizespor. The Rizespor never ends. I don't know what I'm talking about there. But Psycho Rizespor continue. I get closer to death every time I make jokes like that and put on that voice. Rizespor are gonna add the right back thy chosen. Could say you've been thy chosen one for my Riz. But Rizespor worldwide expands its empire and is now setting up shop in Sweden. Goiás are up. They will be going northwest. Oh, it's this club. Okay, yeah, Goiás. They are from Brazil. We haven't seen them yet, but they're going to start off with an upgrade. So that's going to see their defender Soira up to a 76. We are jumping between Brazil and Nordic country a lot lately. Molde will be going northwest. Going to send them off of Norway. Oh my god. They are going to hit the top of Greenland. They're going for Nantes. Boulder's only involvement in this entire series so far was an upgrade to their midfielder Ikram. And they're now challenging Nantes, who picked up Moreno in their last game. Here we go. What's it going to be? It is going to be a demolition job there from Nantes. 4-1, and that's with a missed Mbappe penalty. And that means Nantes are going to pick up Ikram and even more land here in Norway. Valiant attempt from Molde, but they are gone. Gaziantep, I assume they're from Turkey. Gaziantep are going to be going west. Big challenge here. They're taking on Adana Demirspor. And the winner will get an upgrade of this little section of Turkey. Adana Demirspor building out a nice side here within Turkey, but it is a team we have never seen in this save yet. It is Gaziantep. They got Lazar Markovic and Maxim in the squad there, which are nice additions, and Kulu in the defense as well. And that proves to be a massive asset to them. Gaziantep with a huge start to their life in the Imperialism as they take out Adana Demirspor. They are going to pick up the upgraded Svensson, Gulam, Late, Villataya, I don't know. That means we have to say goodbye to Nani, and most upsettingly, the great man, one of my all-time favorite players, Mario Balotelli. And their +2 upgrade is well spent. Maxim up to a 78. Not only do they get the land here in Turkey, they get Cyprus and they get Egypt. Internacional of Brazil. Been a while. Internacional will be heading west, a little north, which is going to see them enter. Is this going to be, yeah, Argentina. They now share a border with 2 Argentinian teams, which means it is a second upgrade for Abrañez. Now a nice 84. Danubio of Uruguay. Danubio heading directly south. Oh, I had to get like the little control bar out. They, by the skin of their teeth, are challenging themselves to one of the hardest things in South America. They have a matchup with Boca Juniors. Upgraded Sosa versus upgraded Cavani. Who is going to survive here between Uruguay and Argentina? Can Danubio get a massive result? Oh, I thought they did for a second there, but Boca have come away. They are going to imperialize yet another team in South America and Uruguay. Danubio gone, and they're sending Sosa over there. Let's be real though, like Sosa's probably not going to join Boca's team. He's probably never going to make the bench. This is more about getting the opportunity to now climb and pick up all these territories potentially for Boca. And to be fair, like there's a fair chance they get a draw with San Lorenzo at some point. If they beat San Lorenzo and beat Liverpool, then all of this will become theirs. Assuming that Cologne don't go across or Internacional don't come down. You guys, I can't believe it's actually happened. Werder Bremen, welcome lads. They have been just completely surrounded by multiple teams in Germany since day one, but their moment has come if I can actually scroll there. Werder Bremen have a game, and it's going to be against Dortmund. Let's see if all that waiting was worth it. Dortmund versus Werder Bremen. Here we go in Germany. Oh my God, they almost made them. They almost shithoused their way to a result there. Werder Bremen, 2 shots all game. Dortmund 8, but Dortmund defend home turf. Dortmund have imperialized Werder Bremen. And that right there, we'll see Naby Keita heading across to the Signal Iduna Park. And this little spot has officially been filled. Ooh. Stade Brestois. They're heading east a little south. So instead of them moving into England or moving back into the United States, they're going to stay domestic and have a matchup with Lorient. Will the additions of Thiago Almada and Ojeda be worthwhile for Stade Brestois? Let's find out as they face Lorient. It is going to be a 4-2 win for Lorient. Lorient are about to get so much land and so many players. That is huge. And a whole heap of players are about to be on the move once again in this series. Stade Brestois had land in America, England, France, and Canada. But all of that is gone to zilch now and has gone to FC Lorient. Back to China and back to Rongcheng. Rongcheng going northwest. Oh, that means they've got a battle with the Cum Dog. There is a lot of land on the line here in India, China, even the other countries that Moan have claimed, like I believe Pakistan as well. That's huge. 84 Cum Dog. Let's see what he's all about. Also, Rongcheng have an 80 rated winger as well. So the winner here could start to build a little bit of a super team on the Asian continent. And the winner is going to be Moen Bagan, who pull it out in extra time. No goals for the Cum Dog, but it is Dimi Petrados, bag and a brace, and Filipotu gets the winner in the 92nd minute. Moen Bagan of India, their run continues. An 80 rated Ikasen is going to be joining a pretty lethal attack at Moen Bagan. And the first team drawn on the wheel in this year's Imperialism series has officially been imperialized themselves. Moen Bagan now move into China. Okay. Here we go. We've seen what they can do. Can Besiktas do it again? Besiktas are going to be going east. Why can I not say their name? Oh my God. They're going to hit Rizespor. They are going to hit Rizespor. It's an all Turkish clash here with so much land on the line. A huge challenge for the Riz. Rizespor versus Besiktas, the side that picked up Matrida in their last win as they moved into Romania. Are they going to take Russia and so much of Northern Asia and Europe? Here we go. It is the end of Rizespor. Psychor Rizespor have been imperialized. Jonjo Shelby will live on, but it's so sad to see. Jonjo Shelby, Visca, and the man himself, thy chosen one, are all heading to Besiktas. Goodbye, Rizespor. It's been so real, man, but all good things must come to an end. Your Riz has unfortunately failed, and you did not get the number. This just doesn't sit right with me, lads. Time for the Owls to reappear. Sheffield Wednesdays are. Sheffield Wednesday are heading northeast. Can they be the team to topple Blackburn? Wednesday's one appearance in this series was one they'll never forget, where they took down Sheffield United. But can they take down Blackburn, who just improved their stock in between the sticks in their last game? But it is not going to be a fairy tale run for Sheffield Wednesday. Blackburn's run continues, and Blackburn are going to pick up Gustavo Hammer and Barry Ban. We may have a battle and a showdown for England very soon. Not too many teams remain. Levante. Levante are heading southeast. Oh, okay. They're going to be taking on Mallorca. Okay. How will Mallorca fare with their new additions? Jose Gaia, Kondogbia, Parejo. Will they be able to get them a win over second division Levante? Here we go. They do, but it's in extra time. Mariki has pulled off a miraculous result there. Mallorca, they keep pushing on, and it is going to be the defender Kappa joining them on the journey. Off to Belgium, here it's Club Brugge. Mallorca almost got drawn again. Club Brugge heading south. So they're going to have what I believe is their first game of the series, and they are going to be challenging Ghent, who have a lot of land here in Belgium. Although they haven't had a game yet, Bruges are a team you can't turn your nose up at. They have got a very good team on paper here. Ghent did add Jonathan David from their win against Lille. But let's see, this game could go either way and I wouldn't be surprised. In Belgium, yeah, it is a 1-0 win there for Club Brugge. They've waited till the last 150 teams to get involved, but Club Brugge have a win. Could they be about to make a last-minute move here for a run at the Imperialism title. Ghent thought they had it down, man. They were dominating, but Bruges have woken up and have taken a lot of land here in Belgium, France, Germany. Now, just Anderlecht and Bruges are the last two Belgian sides remaining. Juventus, one of the standout teams so far. Here we go. Juve are going to go east a little to the south, which is going to see them trying to take over Reggiana. Reggio have been on a great run, man. Reggiana's last win against Atalanta was super impressive. They added Adamola Lookman to the side. Di Gregorio has been in there with Stefan. Let's see, though, if they have enough to take down the might of Juventus, who do have an upgraded Szczesny. They've got Lautaro Martinez in there. This game is going to be a penalty shootout win for Reggiana. Wow, they missed their first two penalties, but still managed to come back. That is an incredible game of football. Lookman with a brace. And they are going to shithouse a penalty shootout win against Juve. I do not believe it. Reggiana with one of the biggest upsets of the series. Szczesny, Martinez, Zapata, and Reggiana are going to gain even more land here in Italy, which I did not expect to be given up for a very long time. Juventus officially imperialized at the 150 club mark. Fortaleza from Brazil. They're going west again. They just don't want to go into Africa, do they? They're perfectly fine with just chilling at the north of Brazil here and getting upgrade after upgrade after upgrade. Nunson now up to an 82. FC Zurich. Zurich head northwest, which is going to see them take this little corner here. They've got Stuttgart. FC Zurich's only involvement in the series so far is getting an upgraded goalkeeper. Stuttgart putting together a nice team here. They got the 86 Ginter as well. How's this one going to end? It is going to be Zurich. Oh my God. FC Zurich have imperialized Stuttgart. Stuttgart's run is over. You can string together a million results like Stuttgart have been doing, but it only takes one off day to get yourselves imperialized. Ginter, Gurasa, there's so many players heading over to Zurich now. We are starting to get some established teams imperialized now, and I'm all here for it. Okay, we're off to Romania. It's Rapid 1923. No need to spin the wheel. They are completely surrounded by Petrolol. Petrolol with some wins and upgrades next to their name. Will it be enough to stay alive here in Bucharest? It is going to be another win for Petrolol. They take down Rapid Bucharest. And a nice little upgrade in between the sticks now for Petrolol. And they've been drawn now. Oh my God, Petrolol, all right, you're up again, lads. Petrolol are going north a little east, but not east enough to stop them from having a clash here with Sepsi. Petrolol's the new goalkeeper getting put to the test here. Stefanescu is the upgraded man from Sepsi. Let's see if Petrolol can make it 2 wins back to back. It is their new goalkeeper. Comes up clutch. Petrolol win on penalties. Stefanescu is heading to Petrolol, and just like that, it is quick fire from Petrolol. They've taken out 2 teams here in Romania. Staying in Europe, it is now Kalmar. Kalmar's heading west, a little north. Oh, okay. All right. FC Northland are up for the first time today, approached and challenged by Kalmar. And the winner of this match will get a +2 upgrade automatically as well. FC Northland have been one of the surprise packages of this series this year. They're taking on another side here, trying to get more land in Sweden and get themselves an upgrade. They took out Copenhagen with their last game, which is going to give them some nice upgrades. But Klaassen, who they got from Copenhagen, is going to help add to their victory. Northland get another win. Northland will be getting this 68 rated defender. And then their upgrade will be going to Ingvartsen, who goes up to a 77 now. Northland taking Kalmar territory and the upgrade. Estoral Prior. They're going to be heading southeast, which is going to see them hit this land here, which is currently owned by the team next to them, Casapia. Both teams with upgraded goalkeepers. Batista for Casapia and then Figuera for Estoral Prior. Personally, I'm hoping Casapia win purely because Batista is someone I grew up watching in wrestling, and that is going to become true. Soma puts the team on his shoulders, Cassiopeia have imperialized Estoril. So not only do Cassiopeia get this little land here in Portugal, but they also get this land here in Canada. Off to America, a team we haven't seen in a long time, the Seattle Sound. Seattle will be heading east a little south, which means they're going to take this land in Canada. And something I forgot to award them early on in the series, which I should have done, is giving them Alaska. It is a US territory, meaning they don't need to get this little area here to close it off. They closed it off by winning their first game, so I should have given it to them then, which is going to give them this land here in Canada and send Rui Diaz up to an 81. Off to Croatia with Dinamo Zagreb. Dinamo will be going east a little north. Oh shit, that's going to see them pushing into Romania and these territories as they try taking on Besiktas. Avenge Rizespor. Dinamo Zagreb with the upgraded Bruno Petkovic in there. Can he take down Jonjo Shelvey, Visca, both into the starting 11 here? Can they take him down and avenge Rizespor here? The scoreline is a 87th minute winner for Bruno Petkovic. It's nice to see Jonjo Shelvey on the scoreboard, but it's nicer to see him that he's going to be moving clubs again. He's going to be going across to Dinamo Zagreb. They just couldn't handle the pressure. Besiktas eliminated, and they're going to be giving Jonjo Shelvey to Dinamo Zagreb, Visca as well, Matrida, Dennis. Dinamo Zagreb are going to have so much land all around the world now. My God. That shade of blue is aggressive. Sticking with the Turkish teams, Fenerbahce era. Fener going directly east. And directly east for them is going to skim the top of Palkia. So they're trying to get land in Turkey and in Greece. Hulk's only move in the series so far was a move into Turkey, which is the reason why they're playing right now, which resulted in an upgraded Zivkovic, who is on the line. Fenerbahce have been on fire though. Is the fire going to stay alight? The scoreline is a win for PAOK, the Greek side, with a shock result, an upset result against Fenerbahce, and the team that I personally thought were one of the strongest in Turkey have been imperialized. Fener were genuinely one of my personal dark horses to go super deep in this competition. I mean, they did make it to the final episode, but they have been imperialized by PAOK. They're going to lose a whole bunch of players. Turkish football is beginning to fall apart here, ladies and gentlemen. And because they got a win, PAOK are going to claim this untouched territory in Greece, which is, like, if I pull the map off here, you can see Dinamo Zagreb aren't in that territory. This is unclaimed. They get a win, so Zivkovic now up to an 80. Club Magallanes, I have no idea who that is. They are Chilean, it turns out. And they're going to be going south, which is going to mean a matchup here with Catalika. Been a while since we've had some gameplay, but let's see if Catalika can get another win under their belt. Catalika have absolutely dominated, but they could not score a root in a brothel. And for that reason, we are off to penalties. Who is going to be the first to flinch in this game? Sam Preti, rocket down the middle there. Villanueva for Club Magallanes. What a save there from the upgraded goalkeeper. Pinares, save from their keeper. This is all going on right now. Is it going to be tied up? Oh, that is bad goalkeeping. All tied up though. Parrot stepping up here, sending the keeper the wrong way. Flores, where's he going to go? Another bit of interesting goalkeeping. 2 goals apiece. Great penalty there. Who is it going to be here in Chile? Catalika or Club Magallanes? That is going to keep it 3-3, and we are now off to sudden death. Mania, he looks like he's going to go right, but he keeps it down the middle with one of the worst penalties you're going to see. And now Catalika's goalkeeper, Perinic, needs to save this to keep them in the series. He does not, and it is a huge result in Chilean football. And that is going to see Catalika giving up an 85 rated striker, an 80 rated striker, a 72 rated defensive midfielder, and a 74 rated goalkeeper. And most importantly, a boatload of land here in Chile. It feels like ever since Colo Colo and Nublense left, it has been musical chairs, and we are now down to 2 teams in Chilean football. Portimonense from Portugal. Here we go. They're going to be going southeast. Oh, huge move here. They're going to be challenging Almeria, but they're going to be challenging their African portions. So it will be a +4 upgrade if they get this job done. Can Portimonense start their campaign off in one of the best ways possible with a +4 upgrade and an absolute haul of players? Let's find out. No, they will not. I rate the initiative, but Portimonense, you're gone. And you will be losing your goalkeeper Nakamura to Almeria. Almeria now join Betis as a Spanish club with land in Portugal. Off to Argentina with Colon. Colon are going to be going northeast, which is going to see them taking on Internacional and trying to get themselves into Brazil. Internacional are one of Brazil's biggest clubs. Can they keep their run going? Can they get further into Argentina? Or will Argentina make a move, or Cologne make a move into Brazil? 84 rated defender on this Internacional team as well. And it is going to come in clutch for them. Internacional with a big result here as they imperialize Cologne. Internacional are going to receive a 75 rated attacking midfielder, a 73 rated centre back, and a 71 rated defensive midfield. Could we see Internacional absolutely tear through South America? Another trip to Romania. We are tearing through these Romanian teams. Cluj are heading west a little south, which means they are going to be challenging Hermannstadt. Both these teams have been involved so far. Hermannstadt with an upgrade to their striker Parashiv. Cluj with a win early in a Cluj derby, but who's going to carry it on? It is going to be the lesser fancied Hermannstadt. Another penalty shootout here. Cluj imperialized here. They're going to lose their center midfielder Deke and their left winger Jorge. Hermannstadt with more land here in Romania. To be fair though, I think a lot of these teams have some serious work to do if they're going to make any moves in this finale. This wheel is obsessed with Romania right now, I swear. 1948, they're going to be taking on Zagreb. I already know that. It's so easy to remember when I was looking at it 2 seconds ago. But yeah, they're challenging Zagreb. John Joe Shelby and Dinamo Zagreb challenged here by FCU 1948. Who is going to survive? Can Dinamo Zagreb get more land in Romania? The scoreline is a late John Joe Shelby saving their ass to send it to extra time. And then Matrida gets them the winner. That was a little too close for comfort there if you're Dinamo Zagreb. They fend off the challenges, and to be fair, they don't get much for it, both in player or territory gained. FC St. Gallen of Switzerland, they are heading southwest, which is going to see them squeeze through here, and they have a matchup with the recently improved FC Zurich. FC Zurich with the fancy new sports car, but can they get it out of the park? Here we go. Zurich versus St. Gallen, an upgrade on the line as well, and they keep it in park. In fact, they put it in reverse. Zurich had one game at the top, and they have been humbled in extra time. It was looking so good until the 87th minute. St. Gallen with a famous win. These players getting passed around. It's rough out there. So Gallen get all this land, and they also get the little upgrade of what is in the middle for them, which is going to send their man Gortler up to a 78. SK Brann. SK Brann are going directly east. Means we have an all-Norwegian affair here between Brann and Strømsgodset. Both these teams with one win next to their name, but just like our friends over in the Romanian league, they're going to have to get a lot more wins under their belt if they want to feel confident heading into games down the line. Who's going to start the process potentially? It is going to be Strømsgodset with an 84th minute winner. SK Brann will be losing their striker Finn, and they're also going to be losing Selvik, who they picked up through their previous. Not many countries remain when we have more than 5 or 6 teams. Internacional, again, they're going to be heading southeast, which is going to see them making a move into Uruguay, and they're actually going to get this territory at the north here, which gets their center back up to an 86. It's the big dogs, Mbappe time, baby. FC Nantes are heading directly south, which is going to see them venture into Catalonia territory. They're taking on Espanyol. Espanyol's first game. Can they slay the Goliath of FC Nantes? Here we go. It is going to not be a Goliath being slain at all. Again, another huge, comfortable win by Nantes, who feel like they're starting to get into their groove. But they pick up a massive get there. It's Yankov who is going to be joining the French juggernaut. Quite excitingly though, Nantes now share another border with Barcelona. Banfield, the team that have the North Island of New Zealand. I don't believe that means they're going to be heading back to New Zealand though. Instead, it means they are going to have a huge matchup with Defensa. So I'm getting the bench and the team ready here for Banfield. They have the same player. They have 2 strikers on their bench who are both called Sosa Sanchez. Are they related, or is that just one of the freakiest coincidences in world football history? Defensa have been on a roll. They were the team that eliminated Estudiantes, last year's champion. They've got a bunch of new signings, a bunch of upgrades. Who is going to survive, though, in Argentinian football? Banfield, with a massive shock there. They're going to keep their land in New Zealand and eliminate and imperialize Defensa. And that massive result is going to see 11 new players heading their way. And Defensa's magical run in Argentina is over. One of the big movers and shakers in Ireland, it's St. Pat's. St. Pat's heading southeast. They're getting another upgrade here within Ireland, which gets Mulroney up to a 73. St. Mirren, a trip to Scotland. St. Mirren will be going southeast, and they're going to be traveling to take on a team whose name I no longer want to pronounce because I'm getting bullied profusely for how I pronunciate it. I don't know how to say the damn word. Do I look Scottish to ya? The team whose name I'm not pronunciating did get a massive win over Rangers last time, so they have Tavernier in their squad. Can they get another result here? Coming up against St. Mirren, who have a bunch of Australians. They got Ryan Strain, they got Keanu Bacchus. I did not realize how many Australians truly were playing in the Scottish Premiership until I did this series, but it is going to be a penalty shootout where the team who must not be named win it. St. Mirren are officially a one and done, and O'Hara is the man being given up. We are now down to our 3 final Scottish teams. St. Pat's again. St. Pat's are going to be going northeast, which is going to see them hit this tiny little part of Ireland where they're going to be taking on Shelbourne. St. Pat's already with a few wins under their belt. They got 2 of the highest rated players in the league in Byrne and Mulroney. Shelbourne just have the 1 upgrade to their goalkeeper. Who's going to survive? It is going to go to a penalty shootout, which I didn't expect, but the result I expected has happened with St. Pat's getting a win here, bagging themselves a new goalkeeper and the tiniest little bit of land in Ireland, but they now move across into Wales. Long time no see, Udinese. Udinese will be going northeast, which is going to see them taking on a team we haven't also seen in a long time, Rapid Vienna. That 86 Delafeu is going to be really hard for Rapid Vienna to control. Haven't seen both of these teams in a minute, but how's this one going to end up? It is going to be the upgraded Bergstaller keeping Austrian football alive. Udinese have been imperialized. Whoa. Fair bloody play, VN. You have got yourself an 86 rated center forward along with a billion other players. And it is officially lights out for Udinese. And also another upgrade here for Rapid Vienna. Their striker going up again. Bergstall, that is, up to a 77. Al Hilal. Al Hilal. Al Hilal. Al Hilal are going northwest, which is going to see them entering Jordan. And ladies and gentlemen, that means Neymar has maxed out. Neymar is 99 overall now. Off to Sweden, it is Djurgårdens. Djurgårdens are heading southeast. And southeast of them is going to be Gornik Zabrze. Gornik have so much land in Europe. They've got themselves a new goalkeeper. Are they going to be able to withstand this Djurgårdens team? I mean, it's a very balanced team, but there's no real superstars. Let's see how it goes, though. They do. They survive. Grozicki is going to help them come from behind and take down Djurgårdens. Danielsson is one of 3 players heading Gornik's way, and more Swedish land is heading the Polish club Cerro Porteño. The Paraguayan club will be heading northeast, which is going to be an upgrade for them. They don't have much land, but now they have basically like 10 times it. Their upgrade is going to go the way of their keeper, Gene. Staying in South America, and no, it's not the Spanish Barcelona, it's the Ecuadorian. Barcelona will be going northeast. I thought they were going to scrape that little section of Delphin, but it's not going to be the case. Barcelona are going to get themselves an upgrade. Again, Beret is the lucky man, up to an 82. The Kerala Blasters in India. What a sight for sore eyes. Kerala will be heading east, which means they are facing the juggernaut of Mumbai. Stewart is 89 rated on Mumbai, which is ridiculous. Kerala ruined for their first game. They don't have a terrible side, to be fair. They've got some big players. Is that Luna, the one that used to play in the A-League? Anyways, the scoreline is a win for Kerala. Oh my God. Kerala have won Mumbai City, they were looking almost unstoppable. And Stewart is going to be heading to Kerala. One of the biggest upsets of the series so far. Stewart, Hernandez, João Victor, O'Day, all of these players heading to Kerala. Kerala have gone from this little tiny pocket here in India to taking all of this land in India and this land in the Middle East. And with that, we are down to our final two teams in India. Petrolal, we've seen a lot of them lately. Petrolal are heading southwest. They're going to get themselves an upgrade. Grozov now up to a 72. Bayern Munich, hello, hello, hello. Bayern Munich will be heading northeast, which means it is time for the matchup we wanted desperately. Bayern Munich are going to be versing Slavia Praha. And the winner will claim the Czech Republic. So there's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, plus 4 for the country, plus 22 for the winner. If Bayern Munich win this game, Harry Kane is going to become the second 99 overall in the world. If Slavia Prague win this game, they may begin one of the great runs of all time. Holes will get himself up to a 99, and Harry Kane will be heading to the Czech Republic. Let's find out. It happened. It happened. It happened, lads. It is 12:30 in the morning right now. I am about to fall asleep. I cannot believe what I have witnessed. Harry Kane is going to be going to Slavia Prague. Slavia have won on a penalty shootout and have imperialized Bayern Munich. They're going to get plus 22 upgrades, and they may now be one of the strongest teams in Europe. Also, I have absolutely zero idea what that noise coming out of my mouth was. That is unreal. Harry Kane is not going to enter the 99 club, but he is going to become a Slavia Prague player. So Holes is going to go from an 81 to a 99. Unbelievable to say. And then the other 4 upgrade points go to Dorley, who now goes up to 80. Man, I can't believe that. What a moment for Slavia Praha. And now we're going to follow that up with a trip to Spain with 80 Alcrson. 80 Alcrson will be heading northwest, which is going to see them taking a spot here at the north of Portugal. And as 80 Alcrson are the first team to officially pierce the border of Portugal, Sousa will go up from a 76 to a 78. They've got land in multiple countries, but the Scottish club St. Johnstone are up. St. Johnstone will be heading southeast, which is going to be a matchup with Celtic. St. Johnstone have been on an incredible run, getting land in Scotland and in the Nordic countries, but Celtic are a different level. They are a different animal. Celtic versus St. Johnstone in an all-Scottish affair. Who's going to stay alive? It is Celtic with a comfortable result there against St. Johnstone. And they're about to collect some serious land. Ingasson, the Aussie, McGowan, Mortensen, Danda, along with multiple other players, are going to Celtic Park. In regards to territories though, Celtic take all of this land in Scotland, but then Celtic also move over into Denmark, which could set them up for some massive games down the line. Don't have to ask who this team is anymore. Club Magallanes are going to be going northeast, which is going to see the Chilean side approaching Tyres. Club Magallanes got a huge advantage in their last game, picking up especially the strikers, then they got the defensive midfielder and the goalkeeper. Is that going to see them move further into Argentina here? The scoreline is going to be a loss. Tyres with a 79th minute winner through Vallejo. And now all of those players, the 80 rated striker, 85 rated striker, 74 rated defensive midfielder, 74 rated keeper, 72 defensive midfielder, are all heading to Tyres. Just when you thought Mayonnaise are going to be the ones to really take this country by storm, they're not. They're eliminated. Tyres moving into Chile and taking so much land. Again, it has just been a bit of musical chairs in Chile. Oh shit, it's Aston Villa. Villa will be heading southwest. It is time. Aston Villa versus Walsall, two of England's strongest teams. Let's not forget, Walsall have Heung-min Son, Nkunku, Jalpalinya, Eberechi Eze. They've got a really good team, man. Is it enough, though, to take down Aston Villa, who have been absolutely crushing it Erdegaard in there. They've just added Hanko when they imperialized Feyenoord. This game is massive here in English football. Walsall win. Walsall win. You are kidding. You are kidding. Wallace is going to get Walsall the win in the 99th minute. Oh my God. Walsall genuinely might be the strongest team in England after that result. That is absolutely unbelievable. And not only are Walsall going to get all these territories, they're also going to get themselves an upgrade. Their squad is genuinely all players that have been picked up besides 3. They have 3 original players still in their squad. So the upgrade, not that it really matters, is going to go to Daniels. Walsall get themselves into the Netherlands as well as Scotland. We are living in a reality where Walsall and Blackburn are the 2 best teams in England more. Back to Argentina we go. It's Atletico Tucumán. Tucumán will be heading northeast, which is going to be more land for them here as they move further into Paraguay. Pereira is now 90 overall. The Portland Timbers, we have not been to America much in this finale. Portland will be heading south, which is going to see them trying to imperialize FC Dallas. Dallas are definitely one of the strongest sides in the competition at this point of it when it comes to America. Portland, shocking in real life this season. They did sack their coach and they've brought in Phil Neville. So I'm assuming probably going to be terrible again next year. Portland versus Dallas. They're not terrible in this simulation as they take down FC Dallas. That's huge. Portland with an absolute haul here. Illaramendi, Arango, Espinoza among many players. Nice little zigzag built here now for Portland. And it's crazy because now Portland share a border with Austin, which means they are 1 spin away and 1 win away from getting messy. We're going to be staying in the MLS. It's LAFC. LA, they're going to... Why does this keep happening? LA's going to play Portland. Confirming it there. They're going north. Portland are up again. LAFC's front 3 is terrifying. It's Buanga, the man that's nominated for the MVP in the MLS in real life, Chicharito, who they got from the Galaxy, and Carlos Vela. That is terrifying. Chiellini in the backline as well. Portland have made massive strides after their last result, but they're going to have to step up here to stop those players. Here we go. Oh, they stepped up. I will stand and applaud. They have stepped up. Portland have imperialized LAFC to make it 2 wins in a row. Portland with 2 massive pickups there in Chicharito and Chiellini. We went from not seeing Portland the whole series to now within 30 seconds, they've beat 2 really strong sides. And they may be now one of the front runners in American football. The Brisbane Roar are up again. Brisbane Roar will be going northwest, which is going to see them claiming Indonesia. As far as I'm concerned, it's only right that an Australian club takes over Indonesia, given how much tourism we give them, and probably how much crime we give them as well. But that now means that the Roar are only a few moves away from heading up to China and India and all those places. FC Lorient, here we go. Lorient are heading southwest, which is going to see them attacking Real Oviedo here in the northern part of Spain. FC Lorient continuing to improve their side. Almada, Limelu, all these guys into it. Meanwhile, Real Oviedo have got the link up of dreams. Cazorla and Iago Aspas is just terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. How do they go in this one? It is an extra time win for FC Lorient. So the link up is going to continue in France as Iago Aspas and Santi Cazorla are both getting transferred through the imperialization. Lorient entering their 3rd country, which is going to be Spain. Back to the States we go. It's New York City FC. NYCFC are heading north. Oh, damn. We've got a New York derby. It is NYCFC attacking the Red Bulls, who have got so much land in the United States and Canada. And the winner will collect the remaining states here. I'm talking like New Hampshire and all that. And they'll get a +6 upgrade as well. Both New York teams have had impressive campaigns so far, but one of them is about to take it up another level. Who is it going to be? It is going to be a crazy looking match, but the Red Bulls extend their advantage in North America. A 5-3 classic against NYCFC. They're going to have attackers coming out of their ears. Morales, the upgraded Morales, heading across, and Gill from New England. And the +6 upgrade for Red Bulls is going to go to Morgan, who now moves up to an 80. Red Bulls have Canada, they've got a lot of America, and now they're going to have New York and 3 more states to their name. That's crazy, man. Sportivo Emiliano from Paraguay. Sportivo going southeast, which means they are going to take on Tucumán. I feel like Tucumán has been taking on everybody out of Paraguay. Emiliano building a decent side here. 68 rated left midfielder, 75 rated right midfielder, but I'm so damn keen to see that 90 rated Pereira in the midfield for Atletico Tucumán. And we're going to have to go and see him in a second leg. Second leg here between the Paraguayan and Argentinian sides. Who's going to take a huge step here on their journey? It is Tucumán. An absolute demolition. Where was that in the first leg from them? But the 90 rated Pereira getting on the scorer sheet. Tucumán are going to add a 68 rated left midfielder and a 75 rated right midfielder. And they continue their push into Paraguay. Only one Paraguayan team remaining. Is Paraguay going to be the first South American country to be fully imperialized? To be fair, Chile's given them a good run for their money as well. Puerto Cabello. Let me guess, it's going to be another upgrade for them? Puerto Cabello will be going west. Yeah, it's going to be another upgrade for them, although they're going to add a lot more boundaries to their squad now, or rather to their spot on the map. I can't talk English right now, but they're going to now share a border with Merida and Deportivo Torchira. I'm sure they're going to keep riding these upgrades while they can, though. Rivero now to a 77. St. Gallen, we know they know how to win. St. Gallen are going to be going southwest, mainly west, which is going to see them coming after Strasbourg. Time for us to figure out whether St. Gallen were a one-hit wonder, or whether they have what it takes to crack on in this competition. And to be fair, Strasbourg are a good test, a good barometer. Here we go. They lose on pens. Yeah, one-hit wonder. Massive one-hit wonder. Strasbourg with a huge win for their sakes and for French football. Some teams have got the ability to go on a streak, but most teams, St. Gallen included, just don't have it, man. Strasbourg desperately needed that, though. They're going to move in to Switzerland, off to Portugal with Casapia. Casapia are heading directly south, which means they're going to scrape this bottom little corner here of Portugal, and they have a matchup with Almeria. Will Casapia hit Almeria with a Batista bomb, or will they continue their push into Portugal? It is going to be a penalty shootout win for Almeria. They score 0 penalties. That is embarrassing from Casapia. And the big dog Batista will be heading to Almeria. And Almeria get even more land now in Portugal. They share a border in Portugal with another Spanish side. Oh my God, it happened. Barcelona, they're up. Barcelona are heading directly north. Does that mean they have a game? They do. They just miss out on an upgrade here, and they are going to have a monster clash with Nantes. One of the biggest games of the series. Nantes have dominated. They've built out an incredible side, but Barcelona, they've got the upgraded Lewandowski. They haven't had a game yet, but they could build an unbelievable team. If Mbappe joins Barcelona, it might be game over. The scoreline is it's not just a win, it is a 3-0 win for FC Nantes. I did not expect that. That is a demolition job. If Nantes were going to win, I thought it was going to be on penalties or something. But Nantes have just delivered a demolition job to Barcelona. Barcelona are going to join the one and done club. And Lewandowski is going to join Mbappe to form one of the best strike partnerships in world football. And not just that, Nantes are going to get an upgrade for Lafont, who is going to go now up to an 88. Barcelona gone. And there is another big club stepping up now, Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund are heading southwest, which means they have a matchup with Leverkusen. Another massive game here. Leverkusen arguably have the strongest side heading into this game after their win against Frankfurt. This is a peculiar game. Whoever wins this may just control Germany long term and control a huge advantage here in Europe. The winner is Leverkusen, and to be honest, I am not surprised by it. Leverkusen with a massive win over Borussia Dortmund, and another juggernaut of European football is gone. I mean, they don't even really need him at this point, but they've got Gregor Kobel heading across to Leverkusen. I wonder if they'll use Naby Keita as well. And of course, can't forget about the main man, Jackson Irvine. Wait, does that mean Leverkusen? Oh, I didn't even realize. I'm pretty certain Leverkusen are now the final German team in this competition. That kind of snuck up upon us. But just to clarify, they don't get a +4 for conquering Germany because Nordsjælland, Gornik, Slavia Praha, they all have land in Germany. A trip to Turkey, here we go. Kayserispor are heading southeast, which means they have a matchup with Gaziantep. Both these teams with wins under their belt, but Gaziantep with the massive win last time against Adana Demirspor. Will their run continue? Who's going to get some good upgrades? It is going to be Gaziantep continuing their run. Gulam seals the deal in a penalty shootout, which is going to send Saiz and Mane across to Gaziantep. Gaziantep now share a border with Dinamo Zagreb. And we are also down to our final two teams in Turkey. Cremonese, another team that are having a great campaign. The Italians are heading southwest, which is going to see a matchup with Palermo. They're trying to hit this island here. Both these teams have unbelievable attacks. Benzema, Riyad Mahrez, the 85 Stanciu in here for Palermo. But on Cremonese, they got Dybala, Immobile, all these guys. Here we go. Huge game, and it is a penalty shootout that is won by Palermo. Their run continues, and they're about to have one of the most insane attacks in world football. I think I'm going to have to start playing like a 2 at the back formation so that we can fit all of these guys into the starting lineup of Palermo. Palermo taking a large chunk of land here in Italy. They now basically surround Napoli. Al Hilal with 99 rated Neymar. Al Hilal are going to be going west, a little north, which means they're going to be hitting Egypt here. They're going to have a matchup with Gaziantep. Can Al Hilal make it to Europe? Regardless of who wins this game, this matchup is going to open up a pathway between Europe and Asia, which could create for some crazy moments down the line. But can Gaziantep pull off the impossible here? They take on Al Hilal, and the impossible is not going to be achieved. Al Hilal are now going to get more land in Africa, but also their first bit of land in Europe. And to be fair, the one place where Al Hilal needed help was their defense, so they are definitely going to take Svensson and Gulam here. That'll help them out. Sweet dear Lord, they're going to take Egypt, Cyprus, and parts of Turkey here. Al Hilal, they could be the strongest team in the world at this point. Off to South America, Deportivo Táchira. They're going to be going southwest, which is going to see Táchira moving into Colombia and getting an upgrade. That will see their captain and center midfielder Kova heading up to a 7. Club Brugge are up for the second time. Brugge are heading southwest. Oh dear. Club Brugge attempting to imperialize FC Nantes. Club Brugge absorbed all of Ghent's top players from that last win. FC Nantes, though, getting Lewandowski. Like, look at that front two. Mbappe and Lewandowski. Marino in the midfield. Lafont in goals. And it is going to be a 1-0 win for Nantes, despite a red card there for Genepo early. Nantes getting stronger and stronger in this series, my God. And they extend their grasp on Europe. They now have so much more land in Belgium. Off to Colombia again, it's Tolima. Tolima going south, a little west. This left back of theirs must be loving life. He's going to get another upgrade, Hernandez. My man is now 85 rated. Cuenca, here we go. Cuenca are going to be going east. Man, I don't know if these teams are controlling the wheel or what, but these South American teams are smart. They keep dodging games and keep getting upgrades. It happened last year, but I feel like these South American teams are just going to sneak up on us later in the episode or later in the series. Their captain and winger Mancinelli heads up to a 73. Otelal Galat, they'll be going south, which means the Romanian club is going to be coming for the big dogs, Dinamo Zagreb. This is a massive banana skin game for Dinamo Zagreb. Is their run going to come to an end against one-star Otelal? The scoreline is not going to be that way. It is a 3-1 win for Zagreb. to be fair, as we all expect. They get absolutely nobody decent from this, but they are going to get more land here in Romania. Oh, and the team that now shares a border with them, Shakhtar Donetsk. Shakhtar will be going northwest, which is going to be another upgrade for them as they take Lithuania. Stepanenko, 92 overall. Alkas of, I believe, Ecuador? Alkas heading north. When are we ever going to see another game here in South America? Alkas taking this land. Galindez, 78 rated. I decided not to change their spelling from the last time, but Degerfjords IF are up. Degerfjords are going to be going south, which is going to see them taking on Norseland. The upgraded to Campos on the line here at Degerfjords. Norseland have 1 million players upgraded. Will the miracle run continue here? Will they get more land in Sweden? Yes, they do. Norseland dominate in the statistics, but it goes to a penalty shootout where they narrowly continue. Norseland slow and steady getting through the Nordic countries here, but with their rivals continuing to get better and better, it might be better for them to just move out of Sweden and the Nordic countries in general. Celtic. Here you go, lads. Celtic are going northeast, which is going to be another upgrade here for McGregor, up to an 83. The Bluebirds. We haven't seen Cardiff for a minute. Cardiff, is that going to take them down to England where they already have land? It is. Cardiff, we're going to have to respin now. I was kind of hoping for this. I'm not going to lie. They're going south, which, as you can all probably gather, means a matchup with FC Lorient. The winner will get an upgrade and move into either France or Wales. It's the championship side taking on the league inside, who have been doing bits. Of course, they added Iago Aspas and Santi Cazorla to their team last time out. Who's going to survive? It is a 2-0 win for Lorient. They are going to pick up Aaron Ramsey and Grimes, but arguably more importantly for Lorient, they get this land here in England along with this land in Scotland, but that upgrade is going to see their keeper Mvogo heading up to an 80. It's Messi's team. It's Austin FC. Austin are going directly north. Well, it's a little bit to the east, but it doesn't matter anyways because they have a massive game here against Portland, and the winner will get what I believe is New Mexico. And the pure power of the upgraded Leo Messi lead Austin FC to a win here against Portland. This is massive. Who is going to survive? Two of the most informed teams in America in this tournament, and it is going to go to extra time. Messi is left scoreless. Chicharito on debut is going to get Portland the win. Messi is now about to become a Portland Timber. Messi, Driussi, and Herrera are all going to Portland, and the New Mexico upgrade goes to Evander, who's now 77 over. And not only do Portland get New Mexico, the bottom of Texas, they also get Cuba and the bottom of Florida. Geez, for most Portland residents, getting land in Texas and Florida sounds like their worst nightmare. Botafogo of Brazil. Botafogo will be going northwest. They've been chilling here in Brazil, but they're going to start their tournament off by trying to imperialize Corinthians. Corinthians have been super impressive so far, but can they keep their run in Brazilian football alive? Corinthians, great ball in there, great square. That is a brilliant goal. Botafogo tie this one up with the header there. Corinthians, what a ball and what a header, my God. What a game that one was. Corinthians march on. And they're going to get a 74 rated defensive midfielder to further bolster their squad. Another Brazilian team has officially been imperialized. Okay, staying in South America with the big dogs, it's Boca. Boca are going northeast, which means they're trying to get Liverpool, the last remaining Uruguayan club. They're trying to take their land. A huge opportunity here for Liverpool. They have their upgraded captain Diaz in the midfield here, but a win would change their career. They would also get into Africa, which would be wild. They'd get South Africa, but it's going to go to a second leg. Boca dominate, but Betancourt gets an equalizer late in that one. I am eternally scarred from that game that went to like 10 legs before. Second leg at La Bombonera, and it is a win here in the second leg for Boca. They score 3 again, but this time they only concede 1, which means the 74 rated Diaz is heading to Boca, and we officially have no Uruguayan teams left in this tournament. Dinamo Zagreb, here we go. Zagreb will be going north, a little east. Is going to see another upgrade for them as they move further into Romania, and Bruno Petkovic is going to bump up to a 79. Here we go, Walsall, the top top dogs in England. Walsall are going east, a little south, which is going to see them land on an area they already own here in the Netherlands. We spin again, and they're going to be going southeast, which almost sees them slide through the corridor to take on Anderlecht, but instead, they have a massive game against Bayer Leverkusen. Walsall versus Leverkusen. Not sure if I'm ready for this one, lads. 4.5-star team versus 4.5-star team. Heung-min Son and Kunku, Ødegaard on Walsall, Wirtz, Kevin Trapp, Alderweireld, all these guys on Leverkusen. Here we go. It is going to be a 107th minute winner. Pavlidis off the bench. Walsall have officially imperialized Leverkusen. They've done it through a left back scoring, a centre back scoring, a defensive midfielder scoring. Oh my God, Hoffman gets a hat trick for Leverkusen, but they still get imperialized. It's unbelievable, lads. It is genuinely unbelievable. Walsall are going to almost be 5-star after all these players are switched over. Look how much land Walsall now have. This is crazy. Walsall, Nantes, and Al Hilal genuinely might be the 3 biggest front runners right now. And after that chaos, we're going to be heading to Tashira. Chira heading south. They now share a border with Agias Doradas, and they're going to get themselves another up. Brighton. I was wondering when Brighton were going to get selected again. Brighton will be going southwest, which means they end up missing Walsall in England, but they get Walsall in France. Walsall were once the hunters. Now they are the hunted. Brighton have an upset in their locker. Can Brighton be the team to take down Walsall? No, they are not. Walsall's run continues. Heung-min Son and Martin Ødegaard combining to keep Walsall at the top. Walsall adding to their defense here. Lewis Dunk joining them. And Walsall now get land. More land in England and more land in, I think, Belgium or France. There's Janes. They've been flying under the radar, but the team that has Courtois, Griezmann, all these guys are up. The Janes will be heading south, which means they have a clash with AD Alderweireld. Alderweireld have been running from Lejanes, but it's finally caught up to them. Let's see if the upgrades have been enough for Alderweireld to get past Lejanes. It is not. That is another comfortable win there for Lejanes, who are going to get more land in Spain and Portugal. Nice additions as well for Alderweireld, or for Lejanes, I should say. Masip and Sousa going to be nice on the bench. A whole heap of land officially gone in Spain. Corinthians are up again. Corinthians heading northeast, which is going to see them get not 1 upgrade, but 2. They're going to take these 2 regions in Brazil. They automatically get this one because they block it off, and they have got a win under their belt, obviously. And they now share a border with Fortaleza. So their right back, Catarino, is now going to go up to an 84. FC Lorient. Lorient are heading east. My eyes lit up because I knew exactly what that was going to be. It is FC Nantes versus Lorient. And there is land in France, England, bloody Greenland, in the USA, in Canada. My God, there is so much up for grabs here. In bloody Norway. Upgraded goalkeepers on both sides. And not only will the winner of this side get a lot of land, they will also be the last French side remaining in the tournament. A lot on the line here. And it is Robert Lewandowski getting a brace and continuing the incredible run of FC Nantes. They have imperialized Lorient. Nantes are now going to have backup strikers in Iago Aspas, Lacazette, and Jonathan David behind Mbappe and Lewandowski. That is unbelievable. Nantes now claim land in France. They claim it in England, in Wales, more land in Spain. Nantes are now in the United States of America and in this region of Canada. Holy hell. Rapid Vienna of Austria are next up. Rapid Vienna are going north, which means they are coming after the team that beat Bayern Munich. It is Slavia Praha. This game could go either way. Rapid Vienna have that 86 rated Delafeu, but Slavia Praha have 92 Harry Kane, 99 Hulls, and they've got their Dorley midfielder upgraded to an 80. Is that going to help them? A massive game here in Europe. And Holes, the 99 rated Holes, the captain is going to win this one for Slavia Praha. They're going to move into Austria and they're going to add Gerard Deulofeu to their side. Slavia Praha doubling their land advantage and moving south through Europe. Internacional from Brazil. They're going to be going southwest, which is going to be a massive match here between Argentina and Brazil. Internacional coming after Talleres, trying to get more land in Argentina and in Chile. Both these teams have had unbelievable runs so far. The highlight for both, though, is the 86 rated centre back Obrañez for Internacional, and then Talleres have an 85 rated striker. So it's going to be those two going head to head here. Who's going to stay alive in South America? We're going to go to a second leg to find out. Here we go, leg number 2. Argentina versus Brazil, 85 versus 86, and it is going to be Argentina coming out on top. Talleres with a 3-2 win. Talleres with so much land now in Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, and them getting an 86 rated centre back along with an 85 striker already in their club, sets them up to be one of the top contenders now in South America. They basically control the middle section here of the continent. But with the elimination of Internacional, we need to change the lights, ladies and gentlemen, because we are down to our final 100 team. Lucho's joining us. They heard we're down to the last 100, but Palmaflor from Bolivia are Palmaflor going northeast, which means they have a matchup here with the Brazilian club Goiás. Goiás with an upgrade, and then Palmaflor from their early wins with a 70 rated striker in the squad as well. And it is going to be Palmaflor imperialized Goiás getting a win and moving into Bolivia. Goiás will be picking up a 70 rated striker and 68 rated right midfield. The South American clubs are coming up so much. The Chira will be heading northwest, which is going to see yet another upgrade for them. They get more land here in Colombia, but now share a border with Junior. Kova could be 99 rated before they get another game. He's 74 now. They were one of the early standouts in America. It's Nashville. Nashville are going to be going northeast, which is going to see them push up through Michigan and into Toronto, into Canada. They have a matchup here with Red Bull New York. New York and Nashville, two of my favorite cities to visit in the United States. Who is going to survive here in America? New York with some massive upgrades. Nashville with the 84 rated Mukhtar. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an 80th minute winner for New York Red Bulls. Morales, the man they picked up from New York City FC, is going to continue Red Bull's impressive run. New York are about to add some big names here. Mukhtar, Acosta, Shaqiri, they're going to get Hernandez as well. And New York Red Bulls gain more land here in America. They get Ohio, they get Illinois, they get Michigan, and they now share another border with FC Nantes. Off to Spain we go, it's Mallorca. Mallorca are going to be going northwest, which is going to see them being the latest team trying to take down FC Nantes. Iago Aspas onto the bench for this unbelievable Nantes side. Here we go, some more big name players involved here with Mallorca. How's this one going to pan out? It is going to be another win. Almada off the bench on debut is going to get FC Nantes. Another massive result here. Mallorca imperialized, but the players Nantes they're about to get are going to help them so much because they're going to pick up Parejo, Dada, Gaia, Kondogbia. My God. And Nantes just expand their empire, taking territory all over Europe, and they take Mallorca. And they are going to bag themselves an upgrade here. They're going to grab this island because nobody else in Spain can directly hit it besides Nantes, which sees Alban Lafont now hitting 9. Petrolol, you're up again. Petrolol are going north a little east, which is going to see them attacking Politehnica. You can see they have their 75 rated goalkeeper. They've only had upgrades to him. Meanwhile, Petrolol have been getting it done both in upgrades and on the pitch, and they continue to do just so. They're going to pick up the 75 rated goalkeeper Lung and grab even more land in Romania. And with that, we are down to our final 3 Romanian clubs. A team that has been flying under the radar. By flying under the radar, I don't think they've had a single game. It's AS Monaco. However, AS Monaco will be going northeast. So they're trying to take down a big dog here. They might be able to do it. It's Reggiana. Also, I've got to point it out. I'm pretty sure I said before that Nantes were the last French team remaining. I was so wrong. AS Monaco are still alive, and so is Strasbourg. But anyways, Reggiana, they could make it so there's 2 French teams left. They take on Monaco after taking down Juventus in their last game. A massive result. Monaco, their first game of the series. Is it going to bear fruits? No, it is not. They continue their run. Reggiana are going to imperialize Monaco. They might be the real deal. Another huge striker pickup here, though, for Reggiana. They're going to get Wassim Ben Yedder. And they now close the gap they had here. We don't need to put their ghost logo on because they're going to open up their border into France. The Brisbane Roar. Here we go. They're going to be going west. And they've already got west here. They've already got Madagascar. Yeah, they got Madagascar. So we're going to respin from Madagascar. They're going to go west again, a little south, which is going to see the Roar getting more land here in Africa. They're going to take Mozambique. O'Shea is having a career resurgence, now 78 rated. It is going to be San Lorenzo of Argentina. San Lorenzo will be heading northeast, which is going to see them go into their land they already have here in Uruguay. So we respin and they go southwest, which means they narrowly avoid going back to where they were. And instead, they're going to be taking on Boca Juniors. Some of the few remaining Argentinian sides here. San Lorenzo have their upgraded keeper, and they've also got Inceralde, who they picked up from their last win. Who is going to survive here in Argentina? It is going to be a penalty shootout win for Boca. They take down San Lorenzo. They get the 2 previously mentioned players. And that is going to see Boca extending their land within Argentina and within Uruguay. But that does not mean they claim Uruguay because of the land that Internacional, now Talleres, have. Belgrano, the Argentinian side, are heading north. They kind of were up against it regardless, but instead of taking on Talleres, they're taking on Tucumán. The 90-rated Pereira has been a hero for Tucumán. Is his run going to continue? Belgrano's first game in the series, and they could reap the rewards if they get the win, which they do. Atletico Tucumán's run is over. Belgrano win. That 90 rated Pereira is officially on the move. That is a game changer, along with some other massive players. The 76 rated striker. Tucumán were one of the favorites to take out Argentina and potentially South America, but they have been imperialized by Belgrano. We cannot leave this team alone. The Chira will be heading northeast. Man, they seriously need to relax with the upgrades. It is another upgrade within Venezuela for Tachira. Hova is officially a gold card, 76 rated. Al Hilal. Are they going to move further into Europe? Al Hilal will be going northwest, which is going to see them get more land here. They're going to move into Syria, but that now links them up with the certain part of Turkey that they own. But with Neymar now being maxed out, it means Milinkovic-Savic is the new upgrade player. He goes up to an 88. It feels like a lifetime since we've been to China. Shenzhen heading northeast, which means they have a massive game here. They are trying to imperialize Beijing. Beijing have been using the upgrade system to their advantage here, lads. And Gardiu is 85 rated. They've also got Davidson in there. They've got Lasadia, Sunjic. They've got a good team here. Can they get another win into their team? They do. Fabio with a brace. And it is going to be Beijing imperializing Shenzhen in China. Beijing with a massive addition up top as well. Pong joining them, along with the center half Dugalich. Beijing continuing to head further south here in China. The club whose name I will not be pronouncing. They will be heading south. And that is going to be an upgrade for Kilmarnock. See, I look at their name, I look at the spelling, and I'm like, yeah, it's Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock, let me know. But their upgrade will be going to the right midfielder Armstrong, up to a 69. Here come the big dogs of Poland. It's Lukas Podolski and Gornik. Gornik are heading west. Oh my god, Gornik are trying to imperialize Warsaw. Another high-profile match here. So much land on the line. Lukas Podolski Bonucci, Berg, Rosicky, all these players on the line. And it is going to be an extra time win for Walsall, and Kunku with 9 minutes of madness. He gets a brace and Walsall's run continues. Podolski missed a pen, which would have won it for them in regular time. Walsall with one of the iconic runs. They're going to add Bonucci to their side along with Berg. Podolski is 78 rated, and you guys did see that in the squad. He was 78 rated. It sometimes glitches, like I said, but he's going to be joining them. Walsall continue to push through here. They take all of this, and they now find themselves in Sweden. They have Finland and the top of Norway. They've got this region north of Norway, and they've also got Iceland. Walsall, I did not see this coming from you. Gornik, you had an incredible run, but it is time to say goodbye. Spent a little bit of time away from South America. We're back. It's Caracas. Caracas are heading east. They are this tiny little speck here at the top of Ecuador. Sorry, not Ecuador, Venezuela. They are going to get themselves an upgrade. Welcome to the show, lads. Caracas' upgrade will be going to their goalkeeper, Bareja. Sporting Cristal, Peruvian club, are heading southeast, which means they are just going to scrape the top of Alianza Lima here, and they have a tough match in Peru. They are two of Peru's biggest clubs, but one of them is about to be imperialized. There it is. Sporting Cristal take the lead early in this one. Corner for Sporting Cristal. They get the header. It's cleared. Oh, it went in. I thought it got cleared off the line, but it was so powerful, and Cristal double their lead. Can Lima get themselves away back into this one? They do. Game on here with 10 minutes to play, but they run out of time, and Sporting Cristal get a famous victory here in Peruvian football. That is going to see Cristal getting themselves a 72 rated keeper and a 76 rated centre back, and a healthy amount of land on this Peruvian west coast. Beijing FC, once again. Beijing are going to be going northeast. Northeast for them is going to be Pohang. Once again, a load of land on the line here and a load of upgrades. Also, the person that wins this game will get these two regions themselves, so a +4 upgrade on the line as well. We are at the point in the series where like most teams have something to offer with a loss. Pohang have an unreal amount of pickups. They've got Oscar, they've got Merida, they've got the 78 rated Thiago Arobo, but then you look at this Beijing squad, 85 and Guardiu is just unbelievable. A Champong replacing Laseda in the starting 11. Who's going to win this one? It is a 2-0 win for Pohang. The mighty Beijing Guan have fallen. Pohang are about to get some really nice additions to this team. And it is going to be the Australian centre-half Alex Grant going up from a 73 to a 77. Beijing, with so much land in China, is now given to Pohang. And Pohang are also going to take North Korea. And of course, let's not forget these two regions here now belonging to Pohang. Konyaspor, ooh, if they turn the right way, they might have Al Hilal. I think that means Al Hilal. It does. Konyaspor, the latest team trying to take down the might of Al Hilal. Konyaspor, all I'm going to say, good luck, fellas. 99 rate Neymar, 88 Milinkovic-Savic, Svensson coming in there after their last win. This is huge, man. This is massive. Al Hilal get the win. They leave it late. Malcolm is going to get Al Hilal the win over Konyaspor, and they move further into Europe and Turkey here. Who, if anybody, is going to be able to stop Al Hilal in this series? We're talking about the team that's taken over Saudi Arabia. Now it's time to check in with the team taking over the United States. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. The Timbers, though, are going to take Mexico. Portland take Mexico. That's going to turn Evander up to 79. But could Portland make a move through Central and Latin America and end up in South America? That would be awesome. I mean, they are only a few spins away from Junior, which could get them into Colombia or Junior into the United States. We've already seen one Barcelona team eliminated today. Barcelona from Ecuador are going to be going northeast. What is it with the teams in Ecuador and not wanting to play a game? Uri, 84 rated now through upgrades. It is going to be Banfield, the team that has space in both Argentina and New Zealand. Banfield will be heading west, which means they are going to have a matchup here against Talleres. And that also means the winner of this game is going to unlock all of these remaining regions of Argentina. Both of these clubs buzzing after massive wins. Who's going to take the biggest win of them all, though? An 86 and an 85 rated player added to Talleres after that Internacional win. Here we go. It is Banfield. A huge result. Banfield are going to imperialize Jerez. Banfield have just gone from strength to strength, and they're going to get a +8 upgrade here to Alvarez, who goes up to a 79. God damn, that just cleared up so much space here in South America. Banfield own like a third of the continent now. The Brisbane Roar are up again. The Roar are going to be heading south, like a little to the east as well, which is going to be Melbourne City. And if the winner of this game is going to get Tasmania as well and officially claim Australia. So a players and a +6 upgrade on the line in this one. Brisbane have been into their work. O'Shea up to a 78, but is he going to have enough to take down Melbourne City? Melbourne City with a few wins under their belt in this series, but here we go. Melbourne versus Brisbane. Australia on the line. And it is going to be the Brisbane Roar via a Mac brace claiming Australia officially. Lecky, De Silva, and Pena all heading over to the Roar. And through this result and claiming Melbourne and Tasmania and Australia as a whole, O'Shea now goes up to an 84. Jumping back across to South America, it's a Brazilian side in Atletico PR. Atletico PR going southwest. Well, they're going to skim the bottom or the top section here of Banfield. Banfield could move further up into Brazil, or PR could take all of this bottom third of South America. This is huge, man. Let's see if Banfield's upgrades and wins paid off. Atletico PR with just the one win earlier in the series against Caballero. Didn't really get anybody from that. Banfield have been building their squad though. Let's see if it pays off. It does pay off. It is another win here for Banfield, and they are starting to become untouchable in South America. Are they going to become this year's Estudiantes? And they are going to get another huge addition here in an 82 rated center back. And that is also going to mean they're going to get another upgrade here because they've taken this spot. Didn't even register with me that was going to happen, but they get it. So Alvarez, again, the beneficiary, up to an 81. Hello, old friend. It's FC Norseland. Norseland will be going northeast, which is going to get them up to this area of Sweden, which they already own. They're going to go north a little bit west, which is going to see them facing Elfsborg here. They scrape this little section of Elfsborg. Elfsborg with an opportunity to shake up the world in their first game in the series. Can Norseland get more land here in Sweden against Elfsborg? Yes, they do, and they do it comfortably. Norseland, a huge 3-0 win there. The big problem for Norseland, after that initial boost when their run began, they aren't really getting any players now in the Nordic countries that are improving their squad. So they continue to get wins, but it really counts towards nothing at this point. I mean, more land in Sweden, a 71 rated center back. Like, yeah, that's not great. They need to kind of head south if they want to get some big matchups. Or maybe they're just happy chilling in Sweden and raking up the win. Hello, cum dog. Nice to see you, bud. Moenbagen heading northwest, which is going to see them getting some serious land in China. And the cum dog's up to an 86. Sporting Kansas City. Sporting KC will be going east a little north, which sees them landing in Indiana, territory now controlled by Red Bull New York. We haven't seen Sporting KC since part 1, where they took down St. Louis City and picked up Roman Berkey as their goalkeeper. Meanwhile, Red Bull, we have seen them far too much. Mukhtar starting up top for them in this one. Who is going to survive in the United States? It is yet another win for Red Bull. And they're going to get a much needed upgrade in between the sticks. Berkey getting them a +4 upgrade. The longer it goes on in America, the more it looks like it's going to be a 2-horse race. Seattle and DC United are just chilling at the moment. Kerala, the side that upset Mumbai last time. Kerala going northeast. Oh my God. They've got to match up with Moenbagen. India's going to be settled here, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this game is going to get all of the opposition players' loot plus a +2, +4, +8 for claiming the 2 territories and the country of India. It's the battle for India, lads. Games like this are what get me up in the morning. Stewart, 89 rated there for Kerala. And then for Moen, we've got 86 cum dog. And then the 80 rated Ali Kassan as well. This is massive, man. This is for India. This is for massive upgrades across the board. And it is going to be Moenbagen. A Dimi Petrados goal in the 74th minute is going to see the Super Giants claiming the subcontinent of India. An unbelievable moment, lads. Moenbagen are now probably going to have a team that could rival a lot of teams in Europe. And the cum dog is going to get a +8 upgrade, which sends him up to 94 overall. The Sounders were just chilling, but now they've been awoken. The Sounders will be heading northeast. Not east enough to take these all islands up here. They're going to take this massive land in Canada, which puts Rui Diaz to an 83. Palmeiras, one of the top dogs in Brazil, they're going to go directly south. I thought that might have been a matchup there with Banfield, but they miss out by the skin of their teeth. But Palmeiras will be getting an upgrade. Cabrias, now 87 rated. Off to Ecuador with Alcas. Alcas will be going northwest, which is going to see them jump off the coast, and they're going to end up in Panama. I'm loving seeing some of these teams starting to get up into Central America and into like Latin America. Galindez now entering the 80. Geez, I called out Seattle and DC for United for just chilling, and now they just keep getting drawn. DC United are going directly north, which means they have a matchup here with Red Bull New York, and the winner will get an upgrade of this little section here. DC United did take down Philadelphia in their last game, meaning they have Andre Blake rather in between the sticks. Also got Benteke, Matthias Klitsch. They're going to need to rely on these guys though, because Red Bull New York have seemed unstoppable so far in the save. Oh, and they almost were stoppable, but New York Red Bulls survive and beat DC United on a penalty shootout. But again, it's another upgrade in between the sticks for Red Bulls. Andre Blake joining them alongside Christian Benteke. And another +2 upgrade for Morgan, who is going to go up to 82. Tigre, they're going to be going north, which means the last club still in their default position in Buenos Aires are going to be taking on the giant now of Banfield. Tigre could strike an absolute gold mine if they get the win here against Banfield. 85s and 86s and 80s all across the shop. Getting to see Alvarez for the first time as an 81, and Banfield. For a second, my eyes almost shot open because I thought Tigre got the win, but Bustos is gonna bag a brace, and Banfield continue their run. A new right back for their troubles, and the tiniest little bit of land here in Argentina. Been a while since we've been to Greece. Hulk will be going south a little west. Oh, okay. The Greek outfit are going to be challenging Palermo. Hulk are definitely more balanced all over the squad than Palermo, but Palermo's attack is unbelievable. Who's going to win this one? This is like, the winner of this is going to have an insane team. Here we go. It is going to be Palermo absolutely thumping Palk. They're going to get land in Greece and some really nice additions. Funny because like half of them they don't even really need. They're going to get Dzeko, they're going to get Torreira, they're going to get Zivkovic. Sekera's a massive pickup for them. Abubakar on the bench. Palermo now extending their reach though. They are into Greece and Turkey. Damn, if Palermo and Al Hilal end up having a game, it is gonna like destroy the world. Deportivo Pereira. Pereira will be going northwest. I thought this might be the case, but I wasn't 100% certain. But they are going to have a clash here with Alcas, who just jumped up to Panama. Big game here, lads. Upgraded goalkeeper versus upgraded striker. And if Pereira win this game, because they challenged Alcas on Panama, they're gonna claim that country, meaning they get a +4 upgrade as well. Can they pull it off, or will Alcas move into Colombia? We're going to have to find out in the second leg. Second leg, here we go. Pereira, the challenger, are going to win. They imperialize Alcas. That is huge. Pereira, their striker, going up to a 78, and they're going to pick up an 80 rated goalkeeper. Grasshopper Club Zurich. Don't even need to spin the wheel here because they are completely surrounded by Strasbourg. On paper, Strasbourg have a massive advantage. Strasbourg, they've just got the massive win where they picked up 86 Ginter and all those players. Is that going to help them? Or will Grasshopper Club with Mobile be able to get a huge result here? They do! On penalties, Grasshopper Club Zurich are going to successfully imperialize Strasbourg. They are going to get some huge players. Grasshopper are going to be picking up all the big dogs. And my previous statement about there only being one club left in France is now officially true. Strasbourg, gone. Heading back to South America with UCV. They're going to be going directly north. Just going to see another upgrade for them. They are doing that. They're making the smart move, man. But that is going to be Menya, now 77 rated. Firenze, the Portuguese club, are going to be going east a little north. We haven't seen them yet in this series, but they're going to be trying to move into Spain as they try to imperialize Real Betis. Real Betis breaking hearts around the world with their last win against Cork City, but they did pick up some really good loot from that. They got Gonçalves, they got the upgraded Di Maria. Are they going to keep their run going? They should on paper, and they are on paper. They are in results as well. They absolutely thump Firenze, and that sees Betis move even further into Portugal. Staying in Portugal, it's Chaves. Chaves will be going southeast, and that is going to see them trying to make a big move. They're going to try jumping into Spain and taking on Leganes. It's GD taking on CD. Who's gonna survive? Again, you would say Leganes should be the better side on paper, but let's find out. Yep, paper's right again. Griezmann and Jorge Miramon getting on the scorer sheet. Leganes make a move into Portugal once again. I don't think it's going to help them too much, but they're going to pick up Vitoria. But fellas, with 75 teams remaining in global imperialism this year, this is how the world map is looking. And Moenbagen are up once again, trying to make their piece of the pie even bigger. Moenbagen are heading west, a little south, which is going to see them land on the land that they already own here. So let's respin them. Oh no. Oh no, they're going west. Oh shit. Moenbagen are trying to take down Al Hilal. Imagine if the cum dog beats Neymar and Al Hilal. It's the 94 rated Jason Cummings, 89 rated Stewart, and 80 rated Ike Hassan trying to take down 99 rated Neymar, 88 Milinkovic-Savic, and the insanity of Al Hilal. This game is huge. Could this change everything? The scoreline is not going to change anything. Well, it changes a lot in Al Hilal's favor. Al Hilal are going to imperialize Moenbagen. The cum dog and Stewart are going to become Al Hilal players. And because Al Hilal have got a whole country off of Moenbagen, Milinkovic-Savic is going up to a 92. Goodbye, Moenbagen. You shook up world football, and I love you for that. Off to Nordic territories, Vålerenga are up. They're going to be heading directly west. So Vålerenga are going to pick themselves up an upgrade. And it will be Vålerenga's first upgrade of the series, seeing their captain, Strandberg, up to a 74. Yep, you know who it is. You know who it is. Kilmarnock are heading northeast. They're going to get another upgrade here. They share a larger border now with Celtic, but it is an upgrade nonetheless. Armstrong up to a 71. Gwangju FC of South Korea. Gwangju are going to be heading northwest, which is going to see them just getting here. I thought they were going to move to China and take on Pohang, but instead they're taking on Yeonbuk Hyundai. Both of these clubs have only had an upgrade each in their campaign, and they have some serious work to do if they want to catch up to the likes of Pohang in Korea here. Who's going to keep their campaign alive? It is no surprise really to see Yeonbuk winning. Yeonbuk are going to add the upgraded defender Lecher to their side. Delphin of Ecuador. Delphin are going northeast. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. They're going to be taking on Deportivo Pereira here, who took down Aucas. This would be a game with Aucas otherwise, but it is now a Colombian versus Ecuadorian game again. Will Pereira bag themselves more land here in Ecuador, or will Delphin punch back? Will Delphin get the dub? Let's find out. Delphin do. Delphin dive. And Delphin dive up to Colombia and Panama. So that means Delphin are going to get themselves a 78 rated striker and an 80 rated goalkeeper, along with a lot of land here in South America. We've just said goodbye to one Deportes. Are we going to say goodbye to another? Tolima is going to be going basically west. Of course, it's not going to be a goodbye for them. They just keep on winning. They're going to get this land here. But because they've got a win under their belt, they're also going to get this land here, which is going to send their left back Hernandez now to an 89. Belgrano, the big movers and shakers. Belgrano are going to be heading northeast. There's going to be an upgrade for them. So their keeper, Losada, now hits up to a gold card. Oh, Napoli, I forgot about you guys. Napoli are going to be heading west a little south. They're going to hit the island controlled by Palermo. This is huge. Upgrades on the line, but some big boys going head to head. A huge matchup right now in Italy. Palermo and Napoli. 96 Osimhen on the other side there for Napoli. Palermo building a decent side, but will it be enough to stop them? The game is a 2-0 win for Palermo. Palermo have imperialized Napoli. Oh my god. The 96 Osimhen is heading to Palermo. I cannot believe it. Palermo are also going to get their first upgrade. It's an upgrade for Di Francesco. And oh my god, Napoli are gone. Palermo get this area. Palermo get more land here around Croatia. And within Croatia, this is massive. Changing the pace up a little bit though, it's Dundalk. Dundalk will be heading east a little north. And that is going to see them jumping across to England. They are challenging Blackburn. Been a long time since we've seen either of these sides. Can't sleep on Blackburn, to be fair. They've got Casemiro, De Bruyne, all these decent players in their squad. This is a banana peel game for them, and it almost hits them. I mean, they were 2-0 up until the 87th minute, but a Kevin De Bruyne brace sees Blackburn move into Ireland. Incheon United, they have been hiding next to Pohang Steelers in Korea. Like, I would not blame you if you hadn't even noticed them chilling here, but we're not going to spin the wheel because they cannot get anywhere but Pohang Steel. Pohang's team could definitely hang in certain parts of Asia right now. Sorry, certain parts of Europe, because they are building out a good team. Oscar's in there. They added 85 in Guardiu. Alex Grant got up to a 77. Can they take down little old Incheon, who are just chilling in South Korea? They do. 3-1. Harrison Delbridge gets a goal for Incheon, but Pohang are going to imperialize them. And with that, we are down to our final two teams in South Korea. Strømsgodset. Strømsgodset are going northwest, which means they're taking on FC Nantes. Okay, are we going to have a banana peel game here? Strømsgodset did get the addition of Finn to their side last time, but in Nantes' last game, they got bloody Mikel Moreno, Jose Gaia, all those guys. Here we go. Oh my god, Lewandowski saves Nantes, but Nantes continue their incredible run. 3-2 over Strømsgodset, claiming even more of Norway for their own. Back to South America with Melgar. Melgar will be going northeast, which means we're going to have an all-Peruvian affair here between Melvo and Binacional, and the winner is going to get 4 more upgrades to their squad. For very selfish reasons, I once again am going to be going for Binacional because of their weird-ass dog logo. We're off to a penalty shootout in one of the weirdest games of EAFC I've ever seen. I have serious questions for whoever built this terrible game. First penalty here for Binacional is a green light. Cuesta for Melgar. The captain gets his penalty saved. Advantage Binacional. Can they keep their foot on the gas? Yes, they do. Melgar definitely need a goal here. They definitely need to find the back of the net, which they do. But as long as Binacional keeps scoring, then they will imperialize Melgar, but that might be over here. Melgar could tie it up. They do. We're all back to square root here in Peru. Cáceres, the captain for Binacional. Oh, should have probably had his penalty saved. Bordakaha for Melgar has his penalty saved. And once again, it is advantage Binacional. If they score here, they will win this game. Keeper saves it. Oh, now it is down to Melgar. Melgar need to score their goal. Keeper rooted to his spot with sudden death. An absolute choke job from Binacional. They send the keeper the wrong way. Martinez needs to score this one for Melgar, which he does off the bottom of the crossbar. Who's going to be the first to flinch here in penalties? Keeper sent the wrong way. Archimbal for Melgar sends the keeper the wrong way. It's like nobody wants to win this game. Polar, he just finds the bottom corner. And again, it is up to Melgar to score here. Tandazo shoots it straight at the keeper. Binacional, the weird dog logo, win this terrible game. So that means Binacional are going to pick up a 74 rated striker and a 72 rated attacking midfielder. And through the upgrades, Albert of Binacional is going to go from a 71 to a 73 and a 75. And the weird dog logo lives on. St. Pat's. St. Pat's will be going northeast. They're going to be trying to follow the same route. They're going to be going for Blackburn. Dundalk couldn't get it done against Blackburn. Let's see if St. Pat's with their upgrades can do it here and push on. No, they cannot. Patrick Bamford is going to bag himself a brace. Blackburn claim more of Ireland. To be fair, they probably have the most amount of Ireland, and that means they get into Wales as well. I didn't even realize that at first. They're the last remaining Chilean club, Palestino. Palestino are going southeast, which means they're putting it all on the line. They're trying to keep their country of Chile and they're trying to take down a juggernaut in Banfield. Palestino's only upgrade is a 74 rated center midfielder. Meanwhile, Banfield have one of the craziest teams going around. Could Palestino get themselves from this tiny little pocket in Chile to Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, New Zealand? Let's find out. They don't, but they come close, man. Pedro de la Vega getting Banfield the win, and more land here late. That 74 rated center midfielder that Palestino picked up from Colo Colo now goes to Banfield, and the final Chilean club has been eliminated. Oh, Seattle Sounders. They're going to be going east, a little south, which I think means they're going to have New York. Yeah, confirmed. Sounders versus New York, and there's going to be some serious upgrades on the line as well. And by serious, I mean +4. Red Bull's just getting stronger and stronger as the competition goes on, adding Andre Blake in their last win. There is big pressure on Seattle to stop this New York Red Bulls domination. The scoreline is a win for Seattle. New York Red Bull, goodbye, laters. You're out of here. Seattle have imperialized you. Jordan Morris with the goal that has stopped New York's reign of terror. Seattle have just changed everything here in America. Mukhtar, Reynoso, Morgan, Morales, all these players heading west and heading to Seattle. And because of them getting these upgrades here, that is going to be Rui Diaz heading from an 83 to an 87. My God, that is a lot of green. We now have 2 American clubs left. Back to Korea with Pohang. Pohang will be going south. I think that means it's the last Korean match. Yeah, it is. Pohang Steelers versus Ulsan Hyundai. The winner of this game will claim the +4 for Korea, plus the +2 for this last little region. The great country of South Korea on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to control it? Pohang or Yeonbuk? Here we go. Korea belongs to Pohang on a 7-6 penalty shootout. That would have been an unbelievable game. Pohang get one final piece of players from South Korea. Park Sung-kyo and Lesha both heading to Pohang. And with their imperialization of Korea, Pohang are going to get Grant up from a 77 to an 83. Here we go again. Boca Juniors, it's been a minute. Boca are going to be going east, which I think means they go back to South Africa. It does, so we're going to respin here for Boca and South Africa. They're going to go northwest, which means Boca are going to move further north into Africa as they take Namibia. And that means Cavani now goes up to an 83. Stade Lausanne in Switzerland. I'm not going to lie, I kind of forgot they existed. No point spinning either, as Stade Lausanne can only verse BSC Young Boys. I'm pretty sure I forgot Stade Lausanne existed because they haven't played a game yet. Now, let's not forget, BSC Young Boys have one of the best strikers in the world in Nsame on their team. 92 rated. Will he put Stade Lausanne to the sword? No! He doesn't! Stade Lausanne making me remember them as they imperialize BSC Young Boys with one of the big upsets here in Switzerland. They've waited for their moment, and my God, they've made the most of it. Stade Lausanne getting a whole bunch of players here, my God. The Swiss team's hanging on pretty nicely here, but we lose another in BSC Young Boys. Stade Lausanne and Grasshopper remain. Blackburn are up again. Blackburn are going to be going northwest, which means they're going to be going at FC Northland. This is a big match here. Who of the fan favorites in this year's Imperialism series? Who is going to stay alive between Blackburn and FC Northland? I'm going to be sad and excited either way. It is going to be Northland! Northland in the 114th minute through shell drop. He is going to get Northland the victory over Blackburn. This is the move that Northland were after. They are going to take down Blackburn. They get Kevin De Bruyne, Casemiro, Vladimir, Tresor, so many players from Blackburn. FC Northland have officially imperialized Blackburn, and they're going to get land in both Wales and Ireland. Oh my God. This is not something I thought I would be saying, but Tranmere and Walsall are the last 2 English clubs remaining. It's time for Brisbane Roar. The Roar are going to be going northwest, which is going to see them hitting Madagascar again. They're going to go northwest again, which is going to see them hit the land they've got again. They're just chasing after themselves. And they're going to go north a little less west this time. Brisbane continuing their climb through Africa as they go after Tanzania. And that now means O'Shea's 86 rated. The Spanish club, Burgos CF. Burgos are going straight east, which is going to see them narrowly miss out on an upgrade and instead have one of the toughest challenges against FC Nantes. To be fair, Nantes don't have much to gain from basically any team left. Every game is a potential banana skin for them now. So, FC Nantes against Burgos here. Are Burgos going to make a great grand entrance to the competition? No, they will not. They almost do. Robert Lewandowski scores a 119th minute winner for FC Nantes to get them another win and more territory in Spain. I'm still firmly of the belief that it is anybody's game in this competition. One off day and you could beat a juggernaut like Nantes and completely change the trajectory of the series. FC Hermannstadt of Romania. They're going southeast, which means they are going after Petrolul. None of the Romanian teams, I feel like, besides Craiova at the start of the entire series, have made much of a splash outside of Romania. Petrolul are building a good side, but they face another challenge here in Hermannstadt, which they pass by the skin of their teeth. It is a penalty shootout win for Petrolul, who imperialized Hermannstadt. Petrolul are going to make 3 new additions to their side, but it might be all a little too late, because sooner rather than later, they're probably going to have to verse a really big team. Is it going to be another upgrade, or is it going to be game time for Celtic? Celtic are going southwest. It's not an upgrade. It is a game here, but it is a game that might lead to a bunch of upgrades. Celtic versus Kilmarnock, how we pronunciate their name. And the winner will be getting a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 point upgrade. Who's going to be the last team standing here? Kilmarnock or Celtic? Last team in Scotland is going to be Celtic, who win the match and win, I guess, out of all the Scottish teams in the 85th minute. That is huge. Celtic are going to get their hands on Tavernier, Armstrong, and O'Hara. But that result now means that McGregor goes from being 83 to 85, 87, 89, 91, 93. McGregor's 95 overall. And Celtic now have Scottish football in their hands. But Walsall are breathing down their neck, heading from Scotland to South America. Caracas will be heading south, a little east. So we're going to have a Venezuelan game here. Caracas are attacking Puerto Cabello. It is a battle of the Venezuelan upgrades. Who's going to stay alive? We're back to the era of 0-0 draws, and we're off to a penalty shootout. And if Puerto Cabello score this penalty, they win the shootout. Montero scores his penalty. Puerto Cabello move on and imperialize Caracas. That means Puerto Cabello are going to be picking up a 68 rated defensive midfielder and 72 rated goal. And Puerto Cabello are also going to be picking up a +4 upgrade. So their man Rivero now goes up to an 81 overall. Fortaleza of Brazil. The Brazilian club are heading almost directly west. I'm pretty confident these guys are going to get to the final game of the entire series, and that's going to be their first game. They're going to take this little piece of land in Brazil. Nunson up a total of +10. He's now 84 overall. FC Petrolul, a favorite of the wheel. Petrolul going southeast, which is going to see them bagging themselves an upgrade. Grozav 74 rated now. LDU Quito. Quito will be heading southeast, which is going to get them away from the crowd here in Ecuador. And Quito are going to get an upgrade. Alvarado, nice upgrade for this guy, up to a 78. Viking FK, we have not seen these guys for a minute. Viking will be going northwest, which is going to see them glance the corner here against FC Nantes. Viking trying to take down the big dog. And the winner of this game will be getting an upgrade here in Norway. Viking do have the 6'7" goalkeeper Noppet, who they won in their game against Heerenveen. Is he going to be enough to take down FC Nantes and break this incredible run? He certainly is not. Nantes have absolutely dominated Viking 3-0. That now means Nantes are going to take this land in Norway as well as the upgrade, making Lafont 92 overall. And they're also going to get Vikings land in the Netherlands. Oh my god, it's come down to the final 56 teams, but AC Milan have been drawn again. Well, drawn for the first time. And there is no need to spin because they are completely surrounded by Reggiana. Reggiana already have a massive scalp under their names with Juventus. Are they going to get another here and take down AC Milan. They did pick up Ben Yedder from Monaco in the last game. Is he going to make an impact here? It is going to be an extra time win for AC Milan. Ben Yedder scores, but Reggiana's run in Imperialism is over. Fair play, lads. You were really good, but AC Milan win on their first game. And now AC Milan are going to receive an absolute smorgasbord of talent here. Szczesny, Martinez, the upgraded Lookman, Ben Yedder, Zapata, so many players. And they jump out of the little hole they find themselves here in Italy to take a lot of land. Are AC Milan going to make a late minute charge? RSC Anderlecht. The Belgian side are heading west. So they're going to be the latest challenger of FC Nantes. And the winner in this game is going to get another +2 upgrade. Anderlecht have been chilling, minding their own business. But now they're trying to pop their head up. This would be the perfect time if they get a win. It is Nantes. 92 rated Lafont. Is he going to go to 94? It is going to be a penalty shootout win for Nantes. Their run continues. Mbappe saving them in the 115th minute. And with that result, Belgium is the latest country to fall. There is no Belgian clubs remaining, and Lafont goes up to a 94. Monegas SC, the Venezuelan club, heads southeast. They avoid a game with Puerto Cabello, and they are going to keep heading south. They're going to get another upgrade. They are rapidly running out of space, but for now, Rodriguez goes to a 74. UD Almeria. Almeria heading southeast. They are attacking Elche. And if they successfully beat Elche here, they're going to claim their land and directly attack their African land. So they'll get a +4 upgrade. Both these teams have had their areas for a very long time, but one of them is about to give it up. Elche or Almeria. It will be a 2-0 win for Almeria. They will get the +4 upgrade. Almeria will get this goalkeeper, Badia. But the main man, Robertone, is going to go from an 85 to an 89. Almeria with a massive play. Aguias Doradas. The Colombian side are heading west, which means they're going for the Ecuadorian land, or rather the Colombian and Panamanian land that the Ecuadorian team, Delphin, own. Both teams have had success through previous wins in building out their squad. Whoever wins this is going to have a huge leg up on the teams in this region, and it is going to be Aguias Doradas with a win here against Delphin. A come from behind win as the Colombian side imperializes the Ecuadorian. So that means Doradas are going to get a 78 rated attacking midfielder, 73 rated keeper, 71 rated center back, and most importantly, an 80 rated keeper. They're going to get more land in Colombia as well, and Panama. And Aguias now enter Ecuador. AC Milan starting to get in the habit of being drawn. AC Milan heading northeast, which is going to send them on a straight collision path for Slavia Praha. It's Italy versus the Czech Republic. Slavia Praha have been on a great run. They got 99 rated holes. Harry Kane, Gerard Deulofeu, but AC Milan announced themselves in that last game. How is this one going to turn out? Whoever wins this is going to have a cooked team. And Slavia Praha get absolutely thumped here. AC Milan are here to play. AC Milan genuinely might have timed their run perfectly. They don't avoid any crazy weird upsets. They get in here, they get the job done. They pick up Holes, Kane, Deulofeu, and collect a massive piece of land here in the Czech Republic and surrounding areas. But also, some of you guys might be wondering if they get a 4 upgrade. They don't, because they didn't attack the Czech Republic directly. They attacked it via Austria. Like, they went through Austria, but not all of us. Palermo have been drawn. Palermo are going to head east a little north, which leads them directly to the top of their own area here in Greece. From there, they spin and they go southwest, which is down to their land in Africa. And they're going to go southwest again, which will see Palermo taking the Central African Republic. Getting pretty close there to the Brisbane Roar. Di Francesco up to a 79. Barcelona from Ecuador. Not going to be the other one now, is it? Barcelona will be heading southwest. Okay, this is interesting. They're taking on Aguias Doradas, trying to get land in Colombia, and there's also an upgrade on the line here in Ecuador. We just saw Aguias Doradas in action getting the dub, but let's not forget Barcelona have just been milking the upgrades. Their goalkeeper is 84 rated. That is huge. Let's see how this plans out. It will be a Barcelona hit job here. The upgrades well and truly worth it. And Barcelona getting this land in Ecuador means they get the upgrade, which means their keeper now goes to 86. And they're also going to move up into Colombia and Panama. Starting to get some really good action here in South America after 7.5 episodes of just mainly upgrades. It's raw time. Are they actually going to get a game, or are they just going to keep getting upgrades? I'm not going to lie. A world where Africa is completely controlled by the Brisbane Roar, it would be a pretty cool world. Brisbane heading almost directly north, but that does mean they're going to end up in Indonesia again, but then they're going to be going northwest. So from this spot here is going to see them land and control now the Philippines. O'Shea is now 88 rated, and the Raw get even closer to China and Korea and India. Off to Ireland with the Rovers. Sligo will be going southwest. They're still tapping a relatively untapped market, and that is Ireland. Sligo are going to get themselves an upgrade here, which means Pinnaker goes up to a 69, and they don't get this other region here because they haven't had a win yet. Staying in Ireland, it is Derry City, or rather, I think they're Northern Ireland. Derry are going northwest, which means they're going to hit the club that just got an upgrade in Sligo. Sligo, whoever, they're going to be getting an upgrade, or rather, they're going to have a game. Derry versus Sligo here. Who is going to get a load of land upgrades and maybe decent players here in Ireland? It is going to be a comfortable 2-0 win there for Derry City. Pinnaker doesn't get the job done, but he will be picked up in the deal regardless. So Derry City getting all of this land here in the Republic of Ireland. They also get a +2 upgrade, but they are also going to get these upgrades here within Northern Ireland. Rules are rules. If I'm giving the whole of like Wales to clubs and all that stuff, then I have to give it to Northern Ireland as well. So already +2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and then for controlling Northern Ireland, another 4, +18. +18 to Duffy. So that now puts him up to an 84 overall. Changchun Yutai of China. I kind of forgot these guys were still around. Changchun are heading southwest, which is going to see them trying to save the Chinese Super League. The last Chinese Super League team taking on the last Korean League team. Changchun are definitely in the final for one of the cutest mascots or one of the cutest badges in the game. But Pohang, they mean business. Their defense, Grant upgraded to an 83, and Guardi, who they got from Beijing, up to an 85. Are they going to continue their run through China? Yes, they do. A 3-1 comfortable win there for Pohang over Changchun. They take out the last remaining Chinese Super League club, and they are going to get this northern territory in China, which is going to send Grant now to an 85. They have 2 85 rated center backs, and they have officially linked China and Korea, like South and North Korea, to China. All right, Nance, where are you going this time, lads? They're going to be going southeast, which means they're going to be pushing through here, and they're going to hit Almeria, and they're going to hit Almeria in Africa, which means it could be a +4 upgrade to Lafont. Would that get him up to like 98 if they win? The 89 Robertone could enter the 90s with this, or he could join Nantes. This could be huge, man. It's Almeria, who have been doing a great job in this save. Can they continue their run against FC Nantes? They almost do, but FC Nantes, the FC Nantes train continues. They're about to get some more serious territory around the world and enter Africa. And the big news is that 89 Robertone joining the already formidable midfield of Nantes. And because they directly attacked Almeria from the African side, they are going to be getting Lafont up to a 98 overall. Nantes also take more space here in Spain, and they get themselves into Portugal and these islands here. You truly forget how much land Almeria actually had. And they also get more land here off the coast of Canada. Every bit of yellow you see on this world map is Nantes territory. Lafont's going to go to a 99 as well because they officially control this island. It can't be reached by anybody on the mainland Spain. And that now means Pedro Chiravella is now their new upgrade man, so he goes up to a 76. Back to South America after all that madness we go though for UCV. UCV are heading north, which means they have a matchup here. UCV leaving Peru and entering Ecuador to take on Deportivo Cuenca. Both of these teams have dabbled in the upgrades. UCV a little bit more than Cuenca, Mena up to a 77. Let's see if that has paid dividends for them here. UCV, second leg we go. Second leg here. Will they break the deadlock, or are we going to have to go to a third? It is going to be a third leg. Please don't make this be like 5 or 6 like the first time in this episode. All right, is it going to be third time the charm here between Cuenca and UCV? It is Cuenca. The Ecuadorian side come out on top. So that is going to send a 77 rated striker Cuenca's way. And then their winger is going to go from a 73 to a 75 and a 77. That is massive. Deportes Tolima. Are they going to get another upgrade? They're going to be heading south a little east. Oh my God, it is another upgrade for them. Their left back Hernandez now goes to 91 overall. Weird Ass Dog Team reporting for duty. Binacional are also heading south a little east, which is going to see them pushing through and just skimming Belgrano here, taking a little bit of the coast. So it is going to be Argentina versus Peru. Binacional with that big win just before, but we cannot forget about Belgrano. They have that 90 rated Pereira in the midfield. Is that going to get them more land, or will Binacional push down? We're going to go to a second leg. Here we go. Second leg between these two sides. Is it going to be going to a third leg? Yes, it will. Neither of these teams wanting to give up their land. Third leg is going to be an 84th minute winner there for Belgrano, the Argentinian side, moving further into Peru. Some nice upgrades and then some others that they won't be needing, but they're going to move further north throughout South America here. I just want to say goodbye to the weirdest logo in football history. I think I may be making this my badge on Ultimate Team. It is last year's runners-up. They're still alive as we get into our final 45 teams. Are they going to go one better this year? FC Porto going west a little south. That is going to see them pushing off Portugal, heading towards North America. And Porto are going to do what they did last year, and that is try to get into America. They're going to be going after the Seattle Sounders. This game is massive. Last year's runners-up versus Seattle, who've now got an 89 rated striker in Rui Diaz. They've got essentially the MLS All-Stars here. This is a massive game between Portugal and the United States, which is going to be won by FC Porto. Last year's runners-up are still alive. And I genuinely thought that Seattle could have won that game. Their team was better on paper, and now Porto could be one of the favorites here with all of the high quality players they have just picked up. And Porto have gone from having just this land here in Portugal to almost all of Canada and a fair chunk of the United States. FC Botoșani of Romania. Botoșani heading directly north, which is going to see them trying to imperialize Shakhtar Donetsk. If Botoșani pull this off, they will be directly going for the Ukraine, which means they will get a +4 upgrade. Botoșani have made one move in this entire series, and that was to get their winger Mailet up to a 70 through an upgrade. Meanwhile, Shakhtar Donetsk have Stepanenko, who's 92 rated. It is a tall task here for Botoșani, and they fail it. Shakhtar Donetsk are going to move further into Romania. However, this Mailet guy is actually going to be an upgrade for them on the left-hand side of their midfield. And with that, it now means that Petrolul are the only Romanian team remaining. It is going to be the Venezuelan side, Tachira, which will see them going northwest. Tachira are going to have a game. Junior are going to have their first game. It's Venezuela versus Colombia, an upgrade on the line as well. And so is Nicaragua, which could get you closer to Messi. Like so many of these South American teams, these two clubs have only made moves through upgrades. Carlos Bacca upgraded here for Junior. Meanwhile, Tachira's center midfielder has got upgrades. Who's going to survive and get other upgrades and more land in South America? It is Junior. The Bacca upgrades pay off. He bags a brace. Junior now move in and eliminate Tachira. So Junior are going to get themselves a 76 rated center midfielder from Tachira, and Bacca with this upgrade now goes up to an 80. Al Ain, welcome lads. They're going to be going southeast. It was almost inevitable, but they are going to be going after Al Hilal. And if Al Hilal win this, they're going to get a +4 upgrade for Milinkovic Savic because they will directly claim the UAE. He's already 92 rated, and an upgrade here would make him 96. Don't forget, Al Hilal have 94 Jason Cummings, the cum dog up top, and 89 Stewart in there, which relegated Malcolm and Sadio Mane to the bench. Their team is unbelievable. Is it going to get even better here? It is. Cummings scores on debut. Al Hilal look almost unstoppable now. If they have 2 players in their squad that are 99 overall by the end of this, I am going to lose it, man. That'd be crazy. Oh my god, it's going to be another side that I've had to check multiple times to make sure they're on the wheel. Piast Gliwice of Poland. They're either going to be facing Milan or Warsaw. They're completely surrounded. They're going to be going northwest, which means they have a matchup here with Warsaw. If I'm Warsaw, I am not happy about this proposition. This is a huge banana skin game. And unless Piast Gliwice have like a crazy left back or right back or something in the defense, then there is almost nothing to gain in this and not much land either. So let's see how this goes for Warsaw. Warsaw win it. They stay alive, but they would not be feeling good. Because yeah, their best player is going to be a 71 rated right midfielder who at this point of the series isn't even worth transferring over. And all they get is this little tiny bit of land here in Poland. But with that, there are officially no Polish teams left in the competition. Off to Spain with Real Betis. Betis heads south. Oh my god. Real Betis. I mean, they're almost completely surrounded by them. But Betis are coming after Nantes and a +4 upgrade here in Africa. We are at the point in the series where just about every game has massive ramifications, but here we go. FC Nantes, they've got Roberto into the side. They've added 99 Lafont now. Betis have got a good side, but they're going to need to pull off a huge result here if they can imperialize Nantes, which they do! FC Nantes' run is officially over. Oh my god. Real Betis have just changed the trajectory of this tournament. I cannot believe it, lads. I did not see anybody beating Nantes in this tournament, but Real Betis of Spain have done it. They are going to get a smorgasbord of the world's best players. And Boya Iglesias is going to get the upgrade here for taking this land directly, which sends him from an 85 to an 89. But he now has to wait behind Kylian Mbappe and Robert Lewandowski. I did not see anybody taking down Nantes potentially in the whole series, but their empire has fallen. God, I need to take a breather after that game, but now we change our focus to Corinthians. Corinthians are heading southwest. I was kind of trying to manifest that they would move over to Africa and get a game with Boca Juniors, but instead it is still going to be a game as they are going to be trying to move into Argentina and take on Banfield. Both these teams have proven what they can do on and off the field. Both have crazy upgrades and crazy additions to their side. Whoever wins this, in my opinion, goes a long way towards winning South America as a whole. And the winner is going to be an 89th minute winner for Bustos. Banfield's run continues. Their upgraded striker is going to get them the massive win. Banfield move further into Brazil here, eliminating Corinthians. And one of the big additions, among many additions, is the 84 rated right back that Corinthians had. Banfield are almost snaking their way up the east coast of South America. And let's not forget, they still have the North Island of New Zealand. And speaking of successful Argentinian teams, Belgrano are up. Belgrano are going southeast. Don't tell me. Oh my god. Belgrano are now coming after Banfield. This is massive. The winner's going to get a lot of land and also a +6 upgrade for this region. Maybe even some more. I'll have to figure that out. Banfield immediately trying to put their new additions to the test here. 90 rated Pereira is going to have a hard carry here between Belgrano and Banfield. The winner is an extra time winner for Belgrano. The upgrades don't get it done, and Belgrano take a huge step here towards both Argentinian and South American supremacy. Their attack and their defense is about to be unbloody believable. So many players heading over. And Belgrano's goalkeeper is going to go from a 75 to a 77, 79, 81 for claiming these areas. And as we just pointed out, they're also going to get the North Island of New Zealand. And with that, Belgrano basically own half of South America. We cannot escape South America. Quito are going to be going northeast, which is going to see them taking this land here on the east of Ecuador, which sees Alvarado now hitting the 80s. Stade Lausanne from Switzerland. We get to go back to Europe. Let's go. Stade Lausanne are going west. All right, they're going for the big dogs. I mean, they got a big win in their last game, but now they're coming after Real Betis. Can't believe I'm saying this, but if Betis win this, and Same may take Kylian Mbappe's striker spot, considering he's 92 overall. Can Stade Lausanne pull off another massive upset here against the new kings of the world? For a second there, I saw 2 goals and I thought they did, but a late rally from Lewandowski and Mbappe sees Real Betis get more land here in Europe and a bloody 92 rated striker. And this region here, this little tiny section of Switzerland that has, like, this is more Swiss bordered, more Swiss space comes down here. So now it can finally be unlocked. And that is going to see Iglesias up to a 91. Iglesias is now the same starting rating as Mbappe. Dinamo Zagreb. Dinamo Zagreb heading directly south. They're going after Palermo. It's Dinamo Zagreb versus Palermo. Dinamo Zagreb's team is good, but let's not forget, Palermo added 96 rated Osimhen to their attack in the last game. Palermo have an insane side. Zagreb have a more balanced side. Who's going to claim so much of the world right now? It is a 6-1 win. Is that the biggest win of the series so far? 6-1. Benzema scored a hat-trick, and Palermo have not just imperialized, they have absolutely slaughtered Dinamo Zagreb. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Palermo are going to get land here in Croatia, in Italy, in bloody Romania, but they take basically they take the northern part of the world. They take Russia into Turkey. My God, man. Zagreb had a good run, but it is officially over. And Palermo once again gets stronger and stronger. And they also get themselves a tiny little bit of land in Sweden. Palermo are up. They're up. They've been drawn by the wheel. Are they just going to go bang, bang, bang? Palermo will be going northwest, which is going to see them going to this island that they already own. Then they're going to go south a little east. Oh, I thought it might have been Real Betis, but it is not. Palermo are going to extend their run into Africa as they now claim Tunisia, which puts Di Francesco up to an 81. Back to South America we go with Monegas. Monegas heading directly south. They're going to get another upgrade here as they move further into what I believe is Brazil. Monegas now, they're starting to run out of land, which is nice to see because I want to see these guys get put to the test. But for now, Rodriguez up to a 76. Little old Cerro Porteño are heading directly west. I thought this might be the case. They are going to take on Belgrano here. After Belgrano's win against Banfield, their team is almost a dream team now, and they are following a similar path that Estudiantes took last year to win it for them, that they used to win it last year. Cerro Porteño, just one upgrade in the entire series. Is it going to get the job done for them? No, it is not. They have pushed them to the limits though, but Belgrano's run continues. Are they Estudiantes 2.0? All right, Walsall, let's see what you're made of. Walsall are heading southwest. Oh my God. Walsall are going to be facing Real Betis. This may just decide who wins the entire series. Walsall versus Real Betis. This game is huge. Mbappe has been moved to left wing because they've gotten Same up top at Real Betis. Will Warsaw's fairy tale run continue? It is an extra time win for Real Betis. Robertone, the upgraded player, is going to imperialize Walsall. Real Betis get even stronger here. Walsall with an unbelievable run, but it is game, set, and match for the Englishmen. Betis are going to take even more land here in England, all around the world, to be honest. I hope Betis are ready. They have so much land here in Europe that they are basically an opposition for half the teams remaining. However, it is going to be another upgrade here for Iglesias as this little region in Norway is now claimed, and he's 93 overall. I'm not sure how these guys are still in it, but Derry City are around. Derry heading west, a little north by like a fraction, but regardless, they're going to skim the bottom of Scotland here, and Celtic are playing Derry. Derry are playing Celtic. Both these teams have a superstar upgrade in their squad. McGregor, the captain for Celtic, 95 overall. Derry City have Duffy, who is 84, but Derry's going to have to rely on him heavily here against a far superior Celtic side on paper. It is going to be McGregor. The upgrade pays off. McGregor with a brace, and he gets Celtic into Ireland and Northern Ireland. Celtic have got to be stoked with that, though. They have got Duffy into their squad now. He becomes their second best player. Celtic now jumping across water, and they share Ireland and Northern Ireland with Norseland and Betis. Speaking of Norseland, they've been drawn. Norseland will be going southwest. They're going for the crown. Will their fairy tale run continue? Norseland, the next team trying to come after Betis. Norseland's run in this campaign has been incredible, but they're going to have to be nothing short of perfect if they want to take down this incredible Real Betis side. Here we go. Betis versus FC Norseland, and Betis handle them with ease. The run of FC Norseland has come to an end. And with the additions of De Bruyne, Casemiro, and Tonali, Betis just go from strength to strength. And they're just going to take even more land here. This is crazy, man. I want to show you this map when I'm done. Oh, also, I forgot to give this. I just realized I forgot to give this to Betis, but Iglesias is now 95 rated. Iglesias is now 97 rated. 99 rated Iglesias. The majority of Europe is now pink and green. But we're going to have to leave Europe alone for a second. We're heading back to Monegas. Monegas are heading south. Oh, they miss out on another game, but they now share such a border here with Goya. That puts Rodriguez up to a 78. It is going to be Cuenca of Ecuador. Cuenca heading directly east. The walls are closing in here for the South American clubs. Cuenca are going to now share a border with Tolima and Monegas. The Brisbane Roar are up once again. The Roar heading west a little south, which is going to see them. Yeah, I had to make sure how south they were. They're going to hit Boca Juniors in South Africa. The Brisbane Roar are facing Boca Juniors. This is a crazy matchup, man. 83 rated Cavani versus 88 rated O'Shea. The winner of this game is also going to get a +4 upgrade because they're going to take some countries here. It is going to be, God damn it. Oh my God. I wanted the Roar to at least hold their own. The Brisbane Roar have been absolutely thumped. Bolka and Cavani scored 4 goals on the Roar. That is the most A-League thing I have ever seen. Boca Juniors have imperialized Brisbane. The 88 rated O'Shea is heading to Boca along with a whole bunch of players, but honestly, I don't think much of them are going to get many of them are going to get game time besides O'Shea. And then Cavani is going to get upgraded to an 87 for taking control of Australia. Boca now have land in Asia, Oceania, Africa, and South America. It's ironic because the place where they own the least amount of land is the place where they actually come from. The Pohang Steelers. Pohang are heading north. Oh, is that going to send them to like Russia in a game against Palermo, or is that an upgrade? Oh, it's an upgrade. Pohang are going to take Mongolia. Grant with another +2. Di Maria. I've got Real Betis on my mind. Di Maria are also heading northwest. Oh shit, we've got Venezuela versus Colombia here. Di Maria trying to imperialize Junior. Junior already some wins and upgrades next to their name. Bacca entering the 80s. They get that 76 rated midfielder from their last win. Are Junior going to continue their run? Yes, they do. Junior moving further through Venezuela. Not many teams left we can say this about, but Merida are a one and done. Next up, we've got Quito of Ecuador. Quito are heading north. Oh my God, these Ecuadorian clubs, the professionals are just avoiding confrontation. They are going to get themselves another upgrade. Alvarado goes up to an 82, but I've been saying it since episode 1. The teams in South America are so sneaky good. Like, whoever wins South America is such a good chance of winning the whole thing, just like Estudiantes last year, because every team in this region gets so many upgrades because there's so much empty space that by the end, you end up assembling a team of every player upgraded, and they're all freakishly good. I dream of a day where EA have like every country in the game with every club where there's like minimal upgrades to go around and it's just purely results. That would be chaos. Oh my God, it's Junior again. Junior are going southeast, which is gonna see them move in, and they're gonna take the bottom corner here of Puerto Cabello. They have another opportunity to get another win in Venezuela, but the winner of this is going to get +12 in upgrades. Puerto Cabello have got their 81 rated center back. Junior, of course, have Bacca. Whoever wins this match, their upgrade player is going to get a massive, massive boost. Will Junior keep it going? Oh my God. Junior Puerto Cabello has spent all this time upgrading their centre-back to get him 81 rated, only to concede 4 goals when they play Junior. That's hilarious. Junior just took a huge step to being a team to beat here in South America because they get an 81 centre-back, and then Bacca goes up to a 92 overall at the striker role. That is crazy good for them. It is the Brazilian side, Goiás. Goiás are going to be going northwest. They are completely surrounded by clubs. They narrowly missed out on an upgrade, which would have been so slippery of them, but they are going to have a game now. Let's go. Monegas. Monegas finally get a game. Oh my God. Both of these clubs have dabbled exclusively in upgrades throughout the series, both with a 78 rated centre-back because of it. Monegas' centre-back, better hope he keeps a clean sheet with how much dodging he's been doing and how much dodging and upgrades his team's been doing. But who is it going to be? It is going to be Goiás imperializing the Venezuelan Monegas. So that means Goiás are now going to have 2 78 rated centre-backs. All that dodging was for nothing. Goiás imperializing Monegas, and now there are no Venezuelan clubs left in this tournament. AEK Athens. Nice to see you, mate. There is like a 1 in a million chance AEK Athens do anything that isn't playing Palermo, and they don't hit that lottery. They are playing Palermo. And to be fair, their only other chance was either getting this little island here, which was going to have to be super niche of a spin, or Al Hilal. This is definitely a bit of a banana skin game for Palermo. I would say AEK Athens have a better defense than Palermo. But the plus side for both teams, to be fair, the winner of this is going to take full control of Greece, which is a +4 upgrade, and there is still one region left, which will be a +2 upgrade, so +6 for the winner. Who's it going to be? AEK Athens on debut or Palermo? Palermo's run continues. They are starting to score goals for fun. Palermo adding AEK Athens to the list of one and dones. And they also get this land here that belongs to Greece. A +6 upgrade for Di Francesco gets him up to an 87. And that now may put him into the starting 11 over Riyad Mahrez. Back to Brazil we go though with Palmeiras. Palmeiras going southeast. Oh my God. We've got a game here. Belgrano versus Palmeiras. And I'm going to do my math, but there might be a lot of land. Oh, there's going to be, whoever wins this game is getting a shit ton of upgrades. 87 rated Ronaldo Cabral is the top rated player here for Palmeiras. Is Palmeiras going to take down Cordoba, take down Belgrano Cordoba here? Or will the Argentinian outfit continue their incredible run? This game goes 4-1 to Belgrano. They might just be the real deal. They're going to get an 87 rated player. That is massive. They get so much land here in Brazil. And then all of Paraguay is about to be claimed. So the keeper who's 81 rated goes up to an 85 automatically from claiming Paraguay. 99. And then their 67 rated left back Ibacache goes 69, 71, 73. Cordoba Belgrano have got it going on, man. I've said it once. I'll say it probably a million more times. They could be Estudiantes 2.0. Will an Argentinian club win for the second straight year? Junior are up again. They have made an impact today. They're going to be going southwest. Junior taking a break from the games. They're going to get another upgrade here for Carlos Bacca. Fortaleza, they're going to be going southeast. Oh my God, Belgrano are up again. Fortaleza trying to take down Belgrano, and it's going to be another +6 upgrade on the line for the winner. Fortaleza have been relying solely on upgrades. It got Nunson up to a pretty good 84, but will that be enough to take down a team here in Belgrano Cordoba who have 99s all over the shop and a bunch of incredible players? It will not. It's a close game, but Belgrano's run continues and their defense gets even stronger with an 84 defender. And their left back is going to see even more glory here, going up from a 73 to a 75, 77, 79 overall. And we now have just one Brazilian team remaining. Oh no, Tranmere. Tranmere have been hiding ever since they beat Liverpool. They just went bang, bang, eliminate Liverpool, and they've just been cowering in the corner since. Unless they get like the tiniest fraction of a spin. No, they're not. I was going to say they were going to get they could have got an upgrade, but instead it's going to be Real Betis. Tranmere, can they pull off the upset of the century? I mean, they already beat Liverpool, so maybe. Tranmere, the last remaining English club. All they've done in this series is beat Liverpool and pick up Alisson. They're going to need him to have the game of his life if Tranmere are going to stay alive, which he does not. He concedes 3, and Real Betis, a team that has 299 rated players, is going to win another game. England has been fully imperialized, and so has Wales, because there is only Betis territory here. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some math here. Okay. Allison is going to be going to Betis to be the new backup keeper. That means Rodriguez is the new upgrade receiver here at Real Betis. So he goes to an 87 for claiming England. Oh my God, he's definitely going to hit 99. Yep. He's hit 99. Nabil Fekir is next up. He goes from 83 to an 85, 87, 89, 91, 93, 95, 97, 99 as well. So now their next upgrade receiver is William Carvalho. 81 means he goes to 83. And then for claiming Wales, he goes to an 87 overall. This is craziness. Staying in Europe now with Lejanes. Lejanes will be heading southwest. Oh, there was a fair chance they were going to verse Betis as well, but they are going to get themselves an upgrade. They're going to get this little region right here. I have not thought about Lejanes for a minute, but Neom is going to go up to a 77. Off to Romania, the final Romanian team, Petrolul. Petrolul heading northeast. Going to see them bagging another upgrade. Still a lot of upgrades on the line here in Romania, but they're going to need a lot of upgrades if they want to take down Real Betis. 76 now for Grozov. Deportes Tolima. They're going almost directly south. Oh, they're going to finally have another game. They're going to be taking on Deportivo Cuenca. It's the Deportivo derby. Oh wait, no, they're Deportes, my bad. Cuenca have got their upgraded striker who they got from their win, and then Mancinelli's up to an 81. But Tolima, they've got that 93 rated left back in Hernandez. Let's see who keeps going on, and it is going to be an 89th minute winner for Deportes Tolima, the Colombian side, imperializing Cuenca. They're going to get some nice additions to their team. All the upgrades look like they're paying off here for Tolima. They move into Ecuador. Al Hilal. Al Hilal are going to be going north a little east, which is going to see them getting another upgrade. Exactly what they need. They're going to take Iraq. That puts Milinkovic-Savic to a 98. One of the final Nordic countries remaining, Sandefjord are up. Sandefjord heading directly south. Interesting. Sandefjord trying to escape Real Betis. They're going to be approaching and trying to imperialize Celtic. Sandefjord, one win early in the competition, and they have avoided conflict ever since. Their team, I don't mean to sound like a dickhead, but their team is arse. Their team is probably the worst team remaining in this competition. Celtic, of course, getting the upgraded Duffy. They've got 95 rated McGregor. And Celtic have been eliminated. No, that's actually hilarious. Celtic have been eliminated. They've done the hard yards throughout their own country. But Celtic have been imperialized by one-star Sandefjord here. They're going to give up so many players. Sandefjord, are they going to have a last-minute dash at this title? Celtic fans would have been feeling confident that they could have got more of a run on here, but instead they lose to one-star Sandefjord. They're going to lose so many decent players as well. Celtic are gone. Sandefjord, I'm not going to say the real deal because they definitely aren't, at least not right now. But Sandefjord now move into Scotland and Ireland. Up once again are Pohang. Pohang are going southeast, which is going to see them hit the Philippines. They are going to verse Boca. Oh my God. Pohang are trying to claim like all of this land in Australia and in Asia and in Africa and get themselves to South America. Oh my God. They began this tournament on complete opposite corners of the globe, but now Boca are going to be facing Pohang Steelers in a matchup that I never expected to happen. This is a historic moment, and it is going to be won by Pohang on a penalty shootout. The Pohang Steelers have imperialized Boca. If you told me O'Shea was going to end up on Pohang, I would have thought it was because Brisbane and Pohang met in the middle of Asia. If you told me it was going to come via Boca Juniors, I would have said you're a fool, but O'Shea, the upgraded Cavani, and a whole heap of players are heading to Pohang. And I've also just realized whilst doing this, Because Pohang hit the Philippines, that means they get a +4 upgrade, which is going to go to Grant again, who now goes up to an 89 overall, I believe. What a time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we are down to our final 20 teams. Grasshopper Club Zurich. Grasshopper will be heading southwest. No surprise, I feel like a lot of European teams are going to be this way, but they are taking on Real Betis. How are Betis going to go with all of these 99 rated players? Rodriguez and Fekir get back into the starting 11 here, which is hilarious. But they're taking on Zurich. Zurich do have the former Stuttgart, etc. players. 86 Ginter on the line, which is exactly what Real Betis will need. Big game here. Who's it going to be? It is going to be another win for Real Betis. No surprise. Their dominance continues, and 86 Ginter joining them is going to take them to a different level. And Real Betis get even more land here in Europe. We've seen them get a win just recently. Goiás are up again. Goiás are heading northwest, which is going to see them fall directly in the line here of Tolima, trying to take down the Colombian side. Tolima of Colombia. So many upgrades, so many players picked up. Goiás do have now 278 rated center backs. Who's going to stay alive here in South America? It is going to be Goiás. And they're going to get quite the haul now. Their defense is going to be so good, given they're going to get a 91 rated bloody left back. Goiás making more of a move across South America, though. They now have land in Ecuador and Colombia. Shakhtar Donetsk. Shakhtar going northeast, and they're going to be trying to get Palermo. Shakhtar versus Palermo. Di Francesco, the upgraded player, is going to be entering Palermo's starting 11. Stepanenko is the star player on Shakhtar Donetsk, and he's going to have to do some heavy lifting if they're going to stay alive, which they will not. Palermo's run continues. Di Francesco, he's going to score on his starting debut, and Palermo are going to claim a lot of land here. Not only are they going to get Stepanenko, Di Francesco is going to get a +4 upgrade because they have directly claimed the Ukraine. AC Milan, this could be big. AC Milan heading almost directly west, which is actually going to see them get an upgrade. I thought it was going to be a Betis game for sure, but they're going to claim this tiny little bit of land here in Switzerland, which is going to go to their keeper, Mike Magnan, who goes up to an 89. All right, here we go. It's going to be Sandefjord. Sandefjord will be heading northwest. All right, they beat Celtic last time, but now they face Betis. This Sandefjord side is phenomenally better than the one they beat Celtic with, but it's also pretty funny to think that if Sandefjord win here, like Duffy and McGregor won't even make the starting 11 of Real Betis. Here we go though. Sandefjord, can they shock the world here? Taking on Betis and Acuna. It's the left back Acuna with a brace who is going to save Real Betis from extra time. They missed a penalty with Shankland as well. Sandefjord have been imperialized, but they have put up a massive fight here in this one. McGregor, Duffy, and Tavernier heading over. And Real Betis getting even more land here in the Nordic countries. And that is huge. I've only just realized this, but Betis are going to claim Scotland, Ireland, and all the surrounding regions. This bloody team is making me do so much math. So Carvalho is going to go from an 87 to a 91 with the claiming of Scotland. Then a 93, 95, 97, 99. Then Rui Silva gets up to a 99. And then Isco, with the claiming of those three territories and Ireland, gets up to a 90. It's chaos, man. Absolute chaos. Sporting Cristal. Cristal are going to be going northeast, which is going to see them getting another upgrade. It's actually their first upgrade, which goes to their center mid and captain, Yotan. Off to Ecuador again with Quito. They go almost as east as you can go, and that's going to see them trying to take down a team we're getting very familiar with, Goiás. Big game in South American football. 82 Alvarado, 76 Julio on the line, but that back line of Goiás with the 278 defenders and the 91 left back is huge. But we're going to go to a second leg. Second leg, here we go. Who is going to move into the final 15 and who is going to be imperialized? We're going to go to a third leg. Third leg now, Quito, the home team once again. Here we go. And it is Goiás, the Brazilian team, keeping Brazilian football alive. And they are going to imperialize Goiás. They're going to get an 82 left midfielder as well. Our final Nordic country or final Nordic team as well, Vålerenga. Vålerenga going southeast, and they're going into the belly of the beast. Vålerenga trying to imperialize Betis. This team is unbelievable, lads. This team is actually freaky good. Ginter comes in now, and Valarango, the latest team, trying to take down Real Betis. Are they going to be successful? No, they are not. They forced them to go to extra time. They had them for 82 minutes, but Iglesias and Lewandowski combine, and Betis continue their impressive run. And with that result, Norway has been officially conquered by Betis. That's another +4 to Isco. By the end of this, Betis might have just their original default starting 11 playing the final if they make it, but they'll all just be 99 rated. One of the final South American teams, Barcelona of Ecuador, and they will be going east, a little south, which is going to see them getting stronger ahead of what is looking like a likely matchup with Goiás. They're going to get another upgrade. Hurai up to an 88 now. Off to Portugal here with FC Porto. Last year's runners-up heading northeast, which is going to see them taking on Leganes here. The final Spanish team taking on the final Portuguese. What am I talking about? Final Spanish team. Real Betis literally control half the world. Last year's runners-up FC Porto are ready for action here, taking on Leganes, who have Thibaut Courtois, Antoine Griezmann. But this FC Porto side is like half MLS, half FC Porto and Portuguese players. Who's going to survive? It is going to be the MLS All-Stars and FC Porto taking down Leganes 2-1. Leganes were an early favorite after they took down Atletico, Real Madrid, and essentially all of Madrid, but they have been officially imperialized by FC Porto. I'll fix that up, but Courtois, Griezmann, Unal, Palisson all heading to Porto. It's going to be the Argentinian standout, Belgrano. Belgrano going north. Oh shit, this is going to decide a lot here in South America. It's also going to result in a shit ton of upgrades. Goiás and Belgrano. A clash of the titans here of South America football. Goiás versus Belgrano. Goiás' last game went 3 legs. Will this one be settled in 1? Yes, it will. That is huge. Belgrano are about to build what is a South American dream team. I'm telling you guys, they may just be this year's Estudiantes. I'm feeling it. They're going to take all of this land moving up and upgrade here. 2 more upgrades here in Brazil. And all of this land in Bolivia and Argentina. Oh my God. My God. They almost have the continent. Belgrano again. They're going to be going west. I was kind of hoping they'd be jumping over to Africa, but Belgrano are going to get this region here. Another upgrade. Their left back Ibacache is getting very close to being maxed out. Okay. Sporting Cristal are up. I think I might have broken the screen by tapping it too much, but Cristal are going northeast. They're getting closer and closer to being completely surrounded by Belgrano, but for now, they're going to get another upgrade and claim this land. They now share more of a border. The Pohang Steelers are up once again. Pohang, I already know what this is. It's going to be Palermo, isn't it? Yep, Pohang pushing up to Russia. The Pohang Steelers are trying to imperialize Palermo. This is huge. It's like my 2 favorite sons are fighting right now, lads. Palermo and Pohang have both been on incredible journeys. They're both building incredible sides. Who is going to stay alive, though, between Korea and the Italian 2nd Division? It will be a 3-1 win for Palermo. They're going to move all throughout Africa, Asia, Oceania, South America. Palermo have imperialized Pohang. Their team is about to be all-star level. Palermo once again shaking up the status of this world. I think the universe took my painting the world pink comments earlier a little too seriously. The Portland Timbers. Messi's team will be going northwest. Oh, I thought they were going to get Alaska, but they're going to touch this little section here that used to be Seattle's, and Portland are going to be versing Porto. Portland needs something massive here. They have the GOAT on their team, but they're taking on a very good FC Porto side. Is the last American side going to be standing, and are they going to move into Europe? It will be a 3-2 win for Porto. Messi could have had a hat trick, but he missed a penalty, and Porto's new signing, Antoine Griezmann, is going to get Porto into the final 10 here. and move Messi to Porto. Portland had a great run, but it is time to say goodbye. Messi heading to Porto for what I want to say is the second straight year. Porto's assault on America and North America continues. They get all of this land. They get Cuba as well. They get Florida, but they are about to get a bunch of upgrades as well. They're going to get Alaska. They get plus 16 in upgrades in total, which goes to their striker, Taremi. He's now 96 overall. But with the elimination of Portland, I would like to officially introduce you to the final 10 teams in Season 2 of Global Imperialism. Who will claim the crown? Sporting Cristal, the first team in the top 10. Cristal are going to be going southeast. They're finally going to have a game. Cristal against Belgrano. Huge statement of intent. On paper, this should be Belgrano's game to win. Sporting Cristal's best player is 75 overall. Meanwhile, Belgrano have players in the 90s. Are we going to have our first upset, though, of the top 10? We will not. Jotun with a pretty crazy game, but Belgrano get another victory here. And even more importantly for them, they get Cristal territory, but their left back is now going to hit 99 overall. FC Porto are up again. Porto are going to be going northwest, which is going to be an upgrade for them in Spain here. Taremi goes up to a 98. Real Betis, the top dogs right now, they're going to be going northeast, which means they are going to have a massive clash here with AC Milan. Real Betis are on an incredible run. AC Milan left their tournament start very late, but they have been super impressive since they got involved. Who is going to stay alive? It is a penalty shootout win for Real Betis. All of their star power off the bench is going to deliver them a massive result here. Real Betis one step closer to world domination. And Betis with some massive additions to their side. I completely forgot about this 99 rated holes in the defense. And this result means they're going to take these remaining upgrades here in Switzerland. So that's another plus 8. And then because they take the country of Switzerland as well, they got plus 12. Nobody's stopping this team. I can't see anybody stopping this team. They are genuinely about to be a team of 99s. FC Petrolal put their hands up. I can stop them, sir. Petrolal will be going south, but that little change to the west means they are going to be trying to take down Palermo. Palermo fresh off that life-changing win against Pohang. They're trying to eliminate the last Romanian team here. Petrolal have a huge challenge, which they aren't able to finish off. Alex Grant on his Palermo debut and Karim Benzema are going to get Palermo another victory and into the final teams. They do not, however, get all of Romania's upgrades because Betis are in there, but they are going to get Di Francesco 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So that's going to get him up to a 99. And probably somebody else some massive upgrades. I'll check that out and make sure it's ready for the next game. And the next team up is going to be Junior. Junior will be heading south. So they're going to avoid a matchup with Belgrano. And they're going to get Bacca another upgrade. It's 96 rated now. FC Porto. Porto are heading north a little west. Not west enough though to avoid Betis. Porto versus Betis. The winner of this will claim Spain, Portugal, the United States, and Canada. Oh my God. Last year's runners-up, FC Porto, have made it to the final 7, but they face a massive challenge here against an unbelievable Real Betis side. 98 Taremi, Messi, Griezmann, Courtois, all these men. Are they enough to get Porto through to the next stage? Yes, they are. Leo Messi is going to get FC Porto an unbelievable result here. Real Betis, after so many wins, so many challenges, have been imperialized by Messi and FC Porto. Last year's runners-up are still here in the final 6. FC Porto, that is absolutely unbelievable. Real Betis looks like they had it all but locked up. But now all of these lands, they are now under control by FC Porto. Junior have been drawn again. Junior are going to be going west, a little south, which if you've been paying attention means they have a matchup here with Belgrano. It goes without saying at this point, but just about every game from here on in is massive. Junior with their 96 backer cannot get the win. Backer misses a penalty. Belgrano have imperialized them, but that 96 backer will surely be starting up top with Bustos for Belgrano next time out. Belgrano have been cleaning up in South America. They're going to bag this land, Junior's land. They're also going to bag, what was it, Panama? Yeah, Panama are up here. And they're going to get themselves 2 upgrades along the way. And now, I mean, half the world, over half the remaining world are in South America if you count Palermo, but Barcelona and Belgrano are the last South American clubs. Palermo are up once again. Palermo are going to be going southeast, which is going to see them come down to their land in Africa. So they're going to respin. Are they going to push down further into Africa, or are they going to get either Porto or Al Hilal? That's got to be Al Hilal. They're going east a little north. I think it's going to be Palermo versus Al Hilal. Saudi Arabia versus Italy. Palermo versus Al Hilal. This game is massive. Di Francesco up to a 99 overall here. Who is going to be still around for world domination? It will be, what a fucking shootout! 12 penalties to 11. The cum dog is the one that misses it for Al Hilal. And Palermo have beaten Al Hilal on a 12 to 11 penalty shootout. Cummings is the man that scored in the 117th minute to send it to penalties, but he misses his second penalty. They went through the rotation and got onto their second penalty each. That is crazy. Palermo was one of the craziest wins of all time. They're going to get upgrades all over the shop. Palermo have beaten Al Hilal, and there was a point where I didn't think anybody could. Barcelona from Ecuador are next up. They're going to head northeast. Is that going to be a game or an upgrade? That is going to be an upgrade. Barcelona, yet another one. It is going to be Belgrano. Belgrano also going to go northeast, a little more east this time, which is going to see Belgrano push into Africa. They are going to take Angola. Barcelona are going to come up again here. They are going to go southeast, which is going to see a matchup here for South America. Barcelona versus Belgrano. Who is going to win and enter the final 3? Barcelona have only had upgrades. It has resulted though in their goalkeeper, Barai, being an absolute stallion. However, the one problem is Bergano's goalkeeper is also a stallion, and he's 99 rated. Here we go. The battle for South America is won by Belgrano. They win it 3-1, and they are going to move into the medal positions. Belgrano dominate and take control of South America. And ladies and gentlemen, that means our final 3 teams are going to be Belgrano, last year's runners-up FC Porto, and Palermo. Belgrano are going to get drawn again here. They are going to draw northwest. They're going to pull up. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay, they're going to push through and they're going to land in like Texas. That's actually awesome. Belgrano. Oh, I thought this was going to take a shit ton of spins. Like, I genuinely anticipated teams having to go upgrade. But that's not the case. Belgrano are going to hit Texas and they're going to be challenging FC Porto. We need to watch these games from here on. So here we go. FC Porto versus Belgrano. Who is going to make it to the Global Imperialism final? Will FC Porto get back there for the 2nd successive year? And since they are playing in America, since they did attack America, we're going to be playing it in Atlanta Stadium. I wanted to play at one of the Texas stadiums, but they're not in the game. Kylian Mbappe, what a save from the 99 Lasada. The 99 keeper holes going here to Nabil Fekir. Plays it through the rebound. Taremi's going to get the rebound. FC Porto take the lead through the 99 rated Taremi. McGregor through to Fekir. Good. This keeper is keeping them in it. Messi through to Fekir. 99 Fekir is going to double Porto's lead. And they could honestly be 10-0 up right now. These 99 players on Porto are destroying. And there it is. Porto are heading back to the finale for the second straight season. One of the most one-sided games of the series so far. FC Porto are going to play Palermo in the final. FC Porto, an incredible effort there. They get all this land in South America, this land in Africa. They get bloody Panama down here. They get the North Island of New Zealand. And we now know for a fact that it's going to be Porto versus Palermo in the final. But we're not getting into it right now because there are still upgrades to be had. If they draw and land on the opposition, then so be it. But there is opportunities for a little extra edge. You guys suggested it in the comments. We're going to make sure we do it. Palermo or Porto, who's going to get the first chance at getting the upgrade? It is going to be Palermo. Palermo will be heading south, which is going to get them an upgrade. I'm still surprised it's taken this long, but directly south is going to get them Malta. Oh my God, it's going to be Palermo. Imagine if Palermo just keep getting upgrades till they have an all 99 team and then have a game. Palermo will be heading northwest, which means, ladies and gentlemen, Palermo are going to hit this land here. We have the final. Palermo versus FC Porto. We're going to have a European winner for the first time. Who will it be? Neymar, the cum dog, Milinkovic-Savic, Osimhen. They're versing the likes of Messi, Mbappe, and 1,099 players on either side. This is the second annual Global Imperialism final. FC Porto versus Palermo. Who will be crowned this year's champion? Who takes the crown from Estudiantes? Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. The cum dog are firing off an early shot there. Messi hits the post. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic playing it to the cum dog. The cum dog, that's a great move, but he hits it straight at Lafont. Milinkovic-Savic through to Jason Cummings. Cummings goes himself. Cum dog. The cum dog should have helped Palermo take the lead there. Stewart. They should score here. Surely. Osimhen. What a save from the 99 Lafont. How has there not been a goal yet? Oh, what a ball here to Osimhen. Can they score it in the 87th minute? Osimhen. He goes back there to O'Shea. O'Shea, the Australian off the bench, goes to the cum dog. That could have been the Aussie link-up, the A-League link-up. But instead, ladies and gentlemen, it is a scoreless draw here, and we are off to extra time. Damn, they've taken off Messi. Porto took off Messi and put on Lewandowski. And they have a shot immediately, which is a nothing shot. The cum dog unleashing Lund here. Lund has some options. If he squares it back like that to 99 Di Francesco, they can only hit it at the keeper here. Taremi, can he win it in the 120th minute for Porto? Imagine the scenes. Robert Lewandowski to Taremi, goes to Iglesias. Oh my God! Porto are gonna win it with the last kick of the series. Porto, last year's runner-up. Oh my God. Porto in the 121st minute, Boya Iglesias is going to win it for them. I do not believe it. What a moment. And there it is after 700 teams, 8 videos, over 100 hours of recording, 3 months of building the map. This year's champion has been crowned. It is FC Porto controlling the world. Last year's runners-up have done it, ladies and gentlemen. They take control of planet Earth. Oh my God, what a moment. Lads, if you got through this whole video, thank you so much for watching not only this video, but the whole series. This is such a fun series to make. So many hours have been put into this video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe down below, leave a like, and let me know if you guys want to see a season 3 in 2024. I love you guys. It's JarradHD here. I'm out. Congratulations to FC Porto.